Oh, no.
On cue. How does he know when we transition? I don't know how he does it.
Steve pays attention.
Steve is Steve.
Hey everyone, welcome to Magic and Mostead Arcane Focus. I'm Mike, your DM. Joined with me is Amber.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, it's 2021. We have Temple.
Happy New Year.
And we have Steve.
And some things never change.
Oh, you're muted, Steve.
You're muted again.
Oh, curse. My curse is true. Oh, no. Happy New Year, everyone.
Big announcement to everyone who's watching right now. Yes, we have a giveaway going on right now. We have our New Year's giveaway that's going on for 3 weeks. You can win. We're going to choose 2 lucky winners, and you get to choose either shirt we have in stock right now. We have our colored Arcane Focus logo shirt, and we also have an outline, a white outline on a black shirt, which is looks pretty sexy. But both me and Temple want one badly.
I want one too.
Can I win?
We are eligible to win.
Man,
But
that's why I muted myself.
another reminder, everyone who's watching, is please, if this is your first time viewing us, chat. Go ahead and chat in Twitch, because as the Streamlabs bot has announced, we have a little magical item that our players have called the Chatterbox, and I will choose some phrases or sentences and messages that you put in chat and read it out to the actual characters,
That
not the
always
players.
brings up some interesting moments.
Mr. DM God person. It appears that I, for this episode, by special request, will be Savannah Skrilla, and Temple will actually be Rolly. Because we are in the wrong place!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Thank you,
so
Theo.
I'm like
You're the
Biggs.
real MVP.
Oh, don't worry, that'll be fixed in just a second.
I should totally get
Hashtag
Steve
blame
some-
Mike.
No, I should get Steve some cat ears. You can totally beat Savannah for today.
Apologize, guys. Don't worry. That will be corrected in just a minute. Just give me a second. All right.
Yep.
Let's do a quick recap of where we left off.
Then fucked it up.
Huh. So,
To summarize.
after the stressful events of the Think Tank Ball, the party decided to unwind a bit and headed to one of the ritziest bars in Isenby, the Brave Dragon Bar. While still wearing their formal attire from the ball, they didn't garner any looks. That was until they had a couple of drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Rolly drank cup after cup of hard liquor, and especially one drink called the Shamrock Shake, and Sav was basically left to supervise. We had Vera, in her own intoxicated state, decided to gain the attention of an old, finely dressed man who was backed by a large bodyguard. After that, they talked a bit, shared some drinks, and they learned that the individual was the owner of the bar itself, the Brave Dragon Bar.
Some of
Making
us got
some-
thrown in the air.
Some slight deals here and there. They agreed to go to Vera's father to maybe ask if they wanted to expand the Brave Bar into Marigold. Let's see here. The next morning, some small details were shared between Lily Underwood and the party during a debrief of what the occurrence during the Think Tank Ball left them a bit upset, a bit annoyed, and with no answers. Specifically, and where the grave site is for Uthiel Kane, Vera's long past fiance. During their moment of hardship out in front of City Hall, they were greeted by the long-awaited Troop 14, friends of Uthiel and Tavira. Some drinks were had, some nice company, and some sharing of tales. The troop didn't leave without some details to provide the party. They provided the following: a rough direction of where the gravesite is. Let's see here. In addition, that all military personnel have to sign a magical contract, so they're aware of that as well. And they can't really disclose too much information due to that contract. Afterwards, they met with Drob Y, the really strange halfling individual, who instructed them to go back to the cave, the space cave, or the moon cave, since he heard some strange noises. The party took some payment and decided to make their way back to the cave. There they explored southwards, following some drag marks leading downwards, They then found what looked like to be a man-made dungeon. Fought a skeletal snake-like creature. Learned that this cave network and the individuals who were working it have a familiar crest that Savannah is very familiar with. They encountered what looked like to be some sort of creature who commanded the earth and basically asked the party to release her as a woman. They did so, unknowingly who it was and what would come out of it, and they were presented with a crystal for their troubles. Savannah quickly took it, seeing that they're not sure what they released, decided to book it and get out of this space as quickly as possible. As they were leaving, they started to hear echoes across the hall, and the sound of chains being pulled. Where we meet now. The party right now is standing in a narrow hallway, man-made, underneath the ground of the Forest of Isenby, trying to make their way back out to where they left a rope to the top side. Everyone, right now what you see in front of you are two cloaked individuals carrying along a smaller humanoid cloaked with a bag over its head. They stopped, looked at you. Who are you? You can already see one of the individuals trying to take out a dagger.
Chirp! Chirp!
We got lost. Let's say.
Oh, you got lost now, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
We were told that this was the way to the annual Player Haters Ball.
They start
He
to
got
look
hit
at
on the
each other.
head on the way down.
Yeah, you know that hole we kind of fell through and somehow made our way here.
What I feel like I may have.
One cloaked individual reaches out to you, Rolly, as you're starting to speak, slightly annoyed, and I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, the thing I'm super good at?
Maybe you'll roll well.
No, I did not roll well.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
You are... your body tenses up. It almost feels like all of the muscles around you just sort of freeze, and you cannot move.
Well, sir, I say, I believe
You are held person.
you are hating, sir. Do you know where this Player Haters Ball is?
I would like
So
everyone
much caffeine.
to roll initiative. And I'm going to go ahead and change music.
I rolled an 18.
I rolled
16.
a 10.
18 for Rolly, a 10 for Vera, and what was yours, Savannah?
16.
16's for Savannah.
Move this thing over here.
Let me go ahead and roll for... Okay. Alright, first up we have... well, actually, now this is we can actually get into it. Rolly, as this individual's standing right in front of you, I would say about 20 feet away, I believe you are still held due to the hold person spell.
Well, sir, I do say you're making a terrible mistake. I'm here for the Player Haters Ball and nothing more.
We
Let's
broke
see here.
Rolly.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding,
Go
ding,
ahead
ding,
and make
ding.
another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those, dude.
Can we not break him anymore?
Can you break that which is already broken? That is the question. That is not a good number. That is a very low number. Most likely a failing number.
What'd you get?
It's a 6.
No, it is the end of your turn. You attempted to break out of the spell that's currently holding you in place. But it's still holding fast and you can't move.
There must be some mistake.
Savannah, you are next. Actually, no. One of the other guys goes next. One of the cloaked individuals, the one that doesn't have his hand out, reaching out to Rolly, ducks a little bit to the right and just throws a quick dagger towards you.
That's fucked up.
That will be a 10 to hit. To you, Savannah.
Oh. That's gonna miss, sorry.
Not to worries. Next in line, now it is you, Savannah.
The one that is casting a spell on Rolly, I am gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
Ooh! Alright, what does he have to roll?
Within range, hilarious fun.
Are we supposed
Must
to be on that?
succeed a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw? No, we don't have a map just yet.
Okay.
Alright. That will be a 14. Oh, looks like we lost.
Oh, I am the DM now. Oh, damn. Hey, y'all saw it though. Y'all saw it for a brief second. I was the captain.
Well, we're gonna do this.
Actually,
Oh, sorry. So, Savannah, you rolled a 14.
he saves.
He saves. So as you reach out, little bits of like cat fur, almost ethereal, starts to come out of your paws and to sort of cover this creature or this cloaked individual, and he just brushes it aside, not really affecting him. The other guy who's currently holding on to Rolly reaches into his pouch, throws one at you, Vera, a dagger.
Okay.
That's going to be a 16.
Miss.
Miss. You bring up your shield, slams off. It is now your turn, Vera.
I don't like when they want me to play. Fine, play.
They are 20 feet away from you.
I would like to just continue to just taunt them by saying, say, sir, if this is your idea of directing us to the player haters ball, it is going very terribly.
I'm gonna mute Steve sometime soon.
Oh!
Hair's red.
I was gonna say, like, I just want to throw something at him because he's in the next room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I play my role well.
I'm gonna use my face step.
Okay, you're in bonus action face step. Currently, your hair is red. What occurs when you are in, I believe it's summer is red.
No, autumn.
Autumn.
I just had it up. What the hell?
If you like, I can find that for you.
No, I got it. Up to 2 creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
Okay,
for
so
a
you're
minute.
probably not going to choose anyone since the closest creatures are your friends.
No, I was gonna choose these 2 guys.
They're 20 feet away from you.
My face step's 30 feet though.
It occurs when you face step that
Oh
point.
shit.
Mhm.
Okay. So I can't do it now?
You could do it. You could just choose not to affect anyone. You can teleport 30 feet.
That's fine.
Okay. A puff of what looks like to be red and orange autumn leaves float down from Vera's hair, swirling around her, and her own vista starts to fall into the leaf pile, blows away, and out of what looks like to be the ground and etherealness, Vera now appears right in front of him, assuming which one? The one that's
The one
currently
that
one
tried
that's
to
holding?
hit me with a fucking dagger.
Okay, that's the one that's holding right now.
Alright. Long sword does not need 2 hands, correct?
No, it does not.
Okay. Gonna try and hit it with that. Ugh. I don't think an 11 hits.
11? No, it does not. No, the guy actually sees you coming as he sees the piles of leaves started to form in front of him. He takes a few steps back, and as you, in an action coming out of the teleport, he's stepped to the side and dodged it.
Bad dice. Okay, in my turn there.
All right, we're gonna go into the next round. At this particular point, both of these cloaked individuals have let go of the chain that is holding up the third humanoid behind. Nick, could you please describe your character?
Oh, hello. Am I
Oh,
unmuted
no.
now?
You can
Oh,
be
I
unmuted.
love Pierce.
You're
Okay.
the cover that has been over your face through this entire thing, and this sickly feeling that you've been feeling for the past few days, almost where like your entire view has been in daze, is starting to release, and you start to feel a little better now.
And can I can pull the thing off my head, or what is bound on me right now?
You have you have manacles on your hands, but you can lift it up if you wish. Your elbows are free. You just can't move your hands.
Got it. Okay, so I can pull the bag off of my head and reveal a slightly overweight but very hardy-looking hill dwarf with wildly unkempt hair and beard. That's, maybe I could blame on the captivity, but it wouldn't be any different if you caught me on the best day. Staring, bulging eyes, missing multiple fingers, a couple on each hand. And just like staring around with these like wide bulging eyes looking around and probably like foaming at the mouth a little bit, gasping and everything and trying to make sense of what's going on around here.
So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative for me, if you will.
I rolled earlier. I got a 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
Undecided to scream out to a dwarf.
You there, sir! Do you know where the annual player haters ball is being held?
So,
1 second, I'll hit him with the blunt end of my sword.
My character's moving his mouth but doesn't know what to say. Still parsing everything together here.
We're going to move you guys into a map now. Let's see here. So, Vera, you are the only one who's currently close up.
Yay.
And I'm going to go and show the audience.
Uh-huh.
All right, next in line to the top here, we have Rolly.
Okay.
Come on, dice, please.
So make me a wisdom save, yes.
16?
16. You do break free, but as the end of your turn, as you currently almost to flex even further than the spell is holding you, and you break whatever this enchantment is across you right now.
Good. As a reaction, I'm going to look at the guard that caught me in hold person and say, well, sir, I believe that was your first mistake. And it may be your last.
All right, you are free now, Rolly. It is now going to be the one who's currently the cultist that's right next to Vera. He is...
Yay. Always. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Armor class is higher than I thought.
Oh, your armor class?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right? Let's see here.
I mean, aren't you the only one in like super heavy armor?
I think it's either medium or heavy, I don't remember. Mike actually looked it up a little while ago. But the bitch's ring helps.
Perfect. I just got to double check one thing on them. As he feels the arcane tether between him and Rolly break, as Rolly, you've broken out of this whole person, he shakes his hand, and you can see a bit of, from his cloaked arm that's currently starting to be revealed more and more as the cloak is starting to be pulled back, his skin starts to crack into what looks like this black ichor, and he touches your chest, Vera.
Mm-mm.
That would be a 20, unnatural.
Hits.
Hits.
By 1.
Okay, so that will do.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll these individually.
Be loved.
That would be 12 points of necrotic damage.
Can I do a shared burden as a reaction?
You can do a share burden as a reaction.
Sorry, Rolly. I need help.
I have heard you. I have heard your cries for help. I will render assistance.
All right. So what occurs right now, Vera, is this necrotic energy seeps through your armor and gets to your very person. The holy symbol Palor that you carry shines a bit, and you look back in desperation towards Rolly. Rolly, do you accept this?
Oh, I accept this.
You can see it from Vera's eyes, and this almost black line rockets towards you, Rolly. How much are you sharing with him?
How's your health, buddy?
Just.
Like, you can't take all of it, though. That's why I'm asking.
I can take all but 1.
Okay, there you go.
So what you gotta tell me.
I'll take a point. He'll take the remainder.
All right, you're taking 1 HP point of damage, Vera. Rolly, you're taking, what did I say? It was 12. I said 12?
I think you said 12.
12. So you're taking 11 points of necrotic damage, Rolly.
Ouch.
Can I look at the guy and say, well, sir, I believe that was your second mistake.
Next, so that would be his turn. Savannah, you're up.
Let's see. Who is this guy paying attention to?
Currently, he has you in sight.
That's not what I wanted. I'm going to use my feline agility to run up to him,
Okay.
and we're gonna stab him.
Alright, make me an attack roll.
That was not helpful. 17?
17 does connect.
Yay. Not much damage. 3 points of damage.
Not bad, not bad.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to... I can't disengage and run away at
You
this
can.
point.
You can use your bonus action to disengage.
But I can't run away.
That's what.
I'll stick it out.
Disengage means you can walk away without getting hit.
Do you have movement?
That's the whole thing I'm trying to figure out.
Let's see. You move 30 feet. As your feline ability gives you an extra, like double your speed, you can move another 30 feet.
Alright, so yeah, disengage, and we're running to our dwarf friend. I just wanted to be like, are you okay?
Oh, running up to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I still think my dwarf is having trouble finding words after being in some weird state. As like looking at you with like these mad eyes and everything.
There's a big gray cat in front of you. Are you okay? Patting your head.
Oh no.
I think there's a like recoiling at being touched and everything, but like not kind of like dimly nodding. Do I know that the other ones, the cultists, are the ones that had me? This cat person?
Yeah, they're wearing the same.
involved?
They're wearing the same cloaks that you remember back in the side of the road.
Okay, all right. So I can identify that these people, this cat and the other people are attacking the people that had captured me. Okay. All right. So I'm nodding and like kind of like looking past the cat at the cultists and everything, keeping an eye on them.
Hey, cat! Oh, you hear from the other side of the room. Can you ask him where the player's hairball is?
All right, Steve.
All right, fine. I'll stop.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes at that. It's like, we got you. It's okay.
Savannah, what you see right away is there is a
You broke the DM.
simply you've seen these manacles, especially in your line of work before. That's currently holding him and binding him at the wrist.
I don't have an action, otherwise I can't pull, like, make sure they can't re-grab the chain, right?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
But at this particular point, as there currently is a shared swipes of sword from Vera, some arcane energy coming from these cultists, Savannah just rushed past one of the cultists and took a slash and dodged around him. You hear...
Uh-oh.
Let's see here.
That doesn't seem good.
The cultist, Savannah, as you turn to your left and look at him as he was trying to reach out to you, as you sort of disengage from him, you see him go, he takes like a full step towards you and gets thrown backwards.
What?
You then see what looks like to be this very spindly, long-limbed, with it looks like a spider head with like its own mandibles, and it's currently grabbing the cultist and
Oh god.
and then it
That's not
rips him
good.
apart.
Oh.
That'll be its turn as it does so, and you can see bits of the dirt wall that it has appeared from starts to crumble apart and show what looks like to be an internal area, like a semi-burrow of just numerous webs filling the inside.
So just some clarification for us that may or may not have been paying attention. Did a spider just come and eat this thing, or did he turn into a spider?
No, he came out and
Spider had ate it.
And that's how we're starting 2021. Nice.
After that, it would be Nick. It is your character's turn.
All right, Malsado's turn.
Malsado.
So is this like a giant spider? Is that what just came out of here?
You see, it has almost like a humanoid body. It is medium-sized, but it has almost a humanoid body with a spider face.
Just like the fangs.
Yeah, it's almost like the Fly mid-transformation. You see bits of like hair on the back of its very naked body. It's got discolorations. It almost has like this grayish brown skin.
Not a fan. Okay, is it like it's human size-ish or something?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask Savannah the cat. I'm gonna point at the spider thing, and I'm gonna say, "Is that with you?"
No. I was looking.
You see this now, Savannah.
Can you run?
Masato nodding. It's like, yes. Can I grab and move my guy? Is that what I do?
Yes, you can. I'm so sorry I didn't get to teach you so much about
okay.
Astral, but you can move your character.
No.
I don't need to move much. I'm just gonna like position myself so that the cat is between me and the spider. Back up a little bit. I want to keep the cultist in view, but I also want to like back around this corner a little bit.
Perfect.
Is the manacles preventing me from doing magic?
No. As long you could still, trace symbols, arcane symbols in the air to cast.
Yeah,
magic
it
spells if you
doesn't
wish.
seem like I'm confirming what kind of spell this would be.
You get a feeling that what was preventing you to cast spells prior was whatever this drug you were given that was making you feel sickly. That is now.
But I still have I have my stuff too. I have my equipment.
I should mention you have 1 point of exhaustion, but that won't affect you in this particular.
Okay. Ooh,
encounter.
I'm exhausted. It's no good. All right, but I do have all my equipment, right?
You do.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm like doing the best I can with my manacled hands, and I'm finding my bag. So there's this big leather bag that I wear like on my belt. It's like a foot tall, and yeah, it's bulging with stuff, and it very raggedy and in bad condition. And I use my manacled hands to like kind of open it up, and I start digging inside, and I'm pulling out like shadows out of the bag, and I'm like sticking them to me, and the shadows are like sticking to my body. And so I'm using the Armor of Shadows invocation to cast mage armor on myself because
Yes.
I want to be protected here. So these random patches of shadow are like just sticking onto me, and then I'm like, yeah.
There's a light, almost like this very, very ethereal whisper that's currently surrounding Masato.
And that's my turn. I'm keeping an eye on the danger. I'm keeping Savannah between myself and the threats, and I'm putting armor on myself.
Perfect.
A wise choice.
I'm done.
It will now be no, that cultist is gone. You got eaten. Vera, it's your turn.
Okay, that's kind of a dick move. Is it possible to shove him towards the spider?
You can definitely position yourself around the cultist and do a 5-foot shove, which is a special action you can do.
Shove him to me.
So, but if I do that, I can't
I
hit
don't know
him,
that
right?
would be enough.
No, that'd be your action to do so.
Can I still move around him and hit him?
You've moved 5 feet,
I'm still within.
and you could push him, and if you succeed, you can continue running.
Push him towards
if that's
me.
what you're trying to do.
No, I want to push him towards the spider, so the spider will take him out for me.
I will take him out for you.
But is that what you like to do?
I'll just hit him.
Oh, you're gonna hit him. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Because I don't feel like she's strong enough yet to, like, do a successful shove. 17?
That connects. Roll me damage.
Okay. She's gonna go with the mace, because those rolls seem to do a lot better than that damn sword just yet. 6 points of damage.
Woo! Nice hit. Almost the opposite of what you did when you appeared from your phase step, slashing upwards. This time you slashed downward in arc. A splatter of blood just basically covers a bit of the side of the dirt path that you've currently been walking on. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. After Vera, Rolly, it's your turn.
Look at me, cultist. I am the captain now. So how does what do you call it? What is this thing?
Always good when you
How
have
does thunderous blows work if an ally is occupying the space that you want to occupy?
Unfortunately, I think the way it works is that if you force a creature to move away from another individual space to cause opportunity attack, it doesn't work that way. They have to move on their own.
I'm more referring to what if I cause the character to move and then I want to occupy the space, but then there's an ally there? Vera.
Well, I will say that
Shove Vera?
I will say technically what you can do, you can move through your ally's space. So we could say that you rush in front of Vera and do your attack. If you're able to do your thunderous steps, I will allow you to go ahead and occupy the cultist's space. But if not, you then have to use another 5 feet of movement just to get out of Vera's space. So we'll say that you run right in front of Vera and go ahead and make me attack.
Cool. I'm gonna tell him, and now, sir, your payment's due.
Hey, Temple, what were we? Were we cubs?
Yes.
That is gonna be unnatural 20.
Woo! Yeah, that connects. Roll me damage.
Oh, he finna learn today. Uh, 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely almost do the complete opposite. So there's a complete X from where Vera's slash happened and now where yours is. He has to make a strength saving throw, or does it just occur?
No, I actually have to be raging, which I should have done, but I did not.
Oh, so you do have to move out of the way.
Yeah.
From Vera's space.
Yes. So I will, as a bonus action, I will rage.
Okay. Well, we'll say that we'll have another chance, but go ahead and move your character. You would be where Vera is, so move your character where you would be.
This is my space now.
I don't see you though. It just looks like
We're gonna put you here.
No!
But yeah, you do another solid hit on this guy. You can see him almost gasping for air. He's not looking good.
He got reamed.
After that, it would be his turn. He sees that his friend was just taken, and he sees you guys. Now he's in desperation. Yeah, does he have any more? He does. Okay.
No, don't do it.
He's gonna reach out to you, Rolly,
No, not again.
and he's gonna yell, "Drop!"
Oh shit.
Make me a wisdom save.
Oh.
Come on, Rolly. Be smart.
17.
You succeed. Because you're raging right now, aren't you?
And also, I'm gonna look at him and say, I do believe, sir, that will not work again.
Fuck. He can't really do much right now. He's kind of stuck. After him, it'd be you, Savannah.
So I know I should be focusing on this cultist and helping you guys out, but no, this thing. So I'm
Thanks.
going to... I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the spider thing.
All right. Go ahead and make me a magic attack roll. Thank you, Floppa, for following.
Woo! That's an 11.
That does not connect,
Damn it!
unfortunately. Seeing that this dwarven man runs for the past, you sort of look to see if he's okay, and then look back as a reaction to shoot this this flaming cat paw out. Unfortunately, it goes wide and hits the top of the ceiling, and does not connect with the creature. Or you're doing the cultist or the creature?
Creature.
I was getting the creature.
Creature? Let me double check something. Use 13. You just hit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yay.
roll me damage.
He's gonna have singed spider
Yes. Yes, Temple. Yes, just blast the giant thing that we're trying to run away from. Just get it mad. Yes, yes.
That's gonna be 4 points of damage.
Woo, okay. You slam into one of its shoulder that's currently hunched over. It and then looks towards you, and it's almost like its entire neck and head is snapping into place as it currently is looking around its space.
Oh, we don't like it.
And because I don't trust it, I'm gonna run towards door front.
Okay.
Because I'm not
Nope.
eating right now.
Good job, Nick. Bringing the danger to you.
It'll be its turn, and
Oh no.
what it does.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? Trying to save you.
Slash not get eaten.
Yeah, that's a good one. What it does is that it actually exits the space of this little burrow, and then it is now upside down on the ceiling. So we're gonna say he's right here on the ceiling, looking down at you, Savannah. You see his pincers or his mandals, and what looks like this icky white spider spin thread goes over you. It's gonna use its web ability. So it's gonna see if it's gonna hit you. Actually, it will have one creature. Okay, so it's gonna get you, Savannah. Ooh, natural one.
Oh,
wow.
I thought you were gonna say, ooh, natural 20.
Natural one.
Like me?
Savannah, you actually duck and you use a bit of the hilt of your blade, and you almost use the momentum of it spitting forward and have it slap against a wall. But that's going to be its turn.
Fun.
Mostead,
it is your turn.
Yeah, I don't like that this spider thing is getting closer to me personally. So I'm going to hold up my manacled hands and I'm going to cast Chill Touch at it.
Okay.
Try to hit it with some icy or some necrotic damage. I got a 15.
That connects.
Okay, and it does 1d8 damage. Just 3 points of damage.
Not bad.
It can't regain hit points until next turn, if that matters.
You, with your manacled hand, you hold up what you can, and a little piece of what looks like almost like the shadow that's currently swirling around you hops over to your hand and rushes towards it. You see a bit of almost like a burn mark that starts to slowly dissolve. A bit of its skin turning it a bit bright purple.
Awesome.
Cool.
And I'll stay where I am. I'm good here for now.
Behind the cat.
Behind the cat.
Vera, it is your turn.
Oh man. This guy's still up?
He's not looking good.
Alright. Well, he's gonna look worse. You're in my way. Oh, another 13 plus 4. 17 again.
17 connects.
Okay, let's try the sword this time. And we're just gonna try and lop off his head if I can find the dice.
Let's see if you can do it.
I don't think I'm lopping off his head. That's only 4 points of damage.
That did it. He only had 3 HP. How do you kill this guy?
Just clear. And then I try to book it.
The head almost does a full spin and lands and rolls along the floor. This guy's body falls along with it. That was your action. You still have some movement and a bonus action. You see currently in between you, Savannah, and this dwarven individual, and of course with you and Rolly on this side, is a medium-sized, spindly spider humanoid-like creature that's on the ceiling, just moving its head towards Savannah.
Bad touch. I'll move 10 feet, but I'm not gonna get super close to it. I'm cool here, even though that's closer than I want to be, but that's okay. And I'll end my turn there.
All right, Rolly, it's your turn.
Huh. So your movement is reduced if you have weight that is equal to or slightly less than your own, right?
Are we talking about carrying capacity?
Yeah.
We're not really taking that into account right now.
Okay. So in that case,
we'll say it's thematic. It depends on the scenario.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the body.
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna throw it at
You're a strong guy. You can pretty much carry this guy. He wasn't really the bulkiest individual. You see, he was more.
He's a little lighter now without his head.
Thank you for that, by the way.
The head is 13 pounds?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He wasn't really much of a bodybuilder, fighter type of individual. You see, he did a lot more wizard casting or some sort of spell caster. So he wasn't that strong built. So you can lift him.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna grab him, and as I grab him, I'm gonna say, "Well, I reckon I couldn't deal the finishing blow, but this will be good enough." And I'm gonna walk towards the spider.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get it right there, and I'm just gonna. Can I throw it, or does that count as an action? I think that does, right?
Throw what?
The body.
The body?
Body.
That would be your action. So we can say that you can throw the body as an action. It's like using an item at this point.
Throw the body at him.
Okay. Make me a ranged attack. So that'll be a d20 plus your dexterity modifier. You're not proficient with this.
16.
All right, you chuck this body, cloaked and all, and it almost seems like the creature lets everything go except for one hand and lands on the floor. Roll me a d4.
Oh, goody.
Uh-oh.
1.
You did 1 point of damage.
I'm good with that. As a free action, I'm gonna look at Vera and say, "Run!"
Well, it's in my way now.
Savannah, it's your turn.
So Rolly knocked it down?
It's currently on the floor right now. It's I will say it's prone, so it needs to spend half its movement to get up, but it is prone.
Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna firebolt the spider creature.
Mm-hmm.
That plus 3. That's gonna be 14 points of damage.
A 14 to connect.
Let me hit, sorry.
That does connect.
And 6 points of damage.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, this time you, instead of as a reaction to seeing this creature appear onto this, this long hallway, you now have it in sight and take a moment to. The flaming paw races across at this creature on the floor and does burn a bit of back of its neck. It's looking around, a bit dazed, but solid hit.
And I'm actually gonna just yell at the dwarf. I'm like, if I were you, I would run. Gotta go.
Okay. All right. After Savannah, it is the creature's turn. It's gonna spend half its movement to get up. It's gonna look around its surroundings, and let me roll a d5 real quick. A d6.
That was on a D5? The hell is that?
It's gonna look towards you, Rolly, and you see where this mandible's. It rolled a 6. It gets its web back.
Gross.
Ooh, not good though. It rolled a 7 to hit.
That will miss.
Rolly, as you're currently running, telling Vera to go, you stop midway as it currently is trying to look at your trajectory.
Trajectory.
Thank you. And you stop, and right in front of you, it hits the wall, but it missed. All right, Masato, it is your turn.
We'll hit it with another chill touch. This time it's a 19.
Ooh, yes.
All right, and then 7 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, this one, the shadow is even larger than the last.
Nice. And then I will, after I do that, I will back up with the cat. And I'm like backing up, keeping an eye on this way, but I'm saying to Savannah, like, is this the way out?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Savannah, you would know that this is the hallway you took to where your rope is dangling from the forest of Isenby.
So my whole thing is, I look at him like, well, it's the way we came in.
Good enough.
Hey,
Alright,
if you had
I'm
magic,
done.
how'd you get stuck?
Well, there was a bag on my head.
We'll say that during the moment of heat, it's
I
like,
just shake my head.
there's a guy in front of us. Vera, it is your turn.
Is it possible to go further enough around this thing where it won't get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, you technically can get to this point here and then make your way around it.
Because your movement, I think, is only 30 feet.
I mean, if you're gonna spend an action to dash, you can do so.
Yeah.
I think someone in chat just gave our fellow cat a pss, 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 pss.
What's going on, chat? Sorry that we're not chatting right now. We'll get so after the initiative.
So I have enough. I'll just use my action to dash to get over to Savannah. So it's
Okay.
only 40 feet.
So you hug against the wall as this creature currently has its sights on
do
Rolly,
that.
and you go across, and you're currently running. After that, it will be Rolly. Your turn.
Oh, I reckon, sir, you want a piece of the Roly too, huh? Very well, I shall indulge you. I'm gonna attack it.
Go ahead.
Call Sav. I think we need to inspect his head when we get out of here. Again.
Poison?
Unnatural
it might
20.
be the poison.
Unnatural 20, that connects.
Oh, you've been learned today. 6 points of damage.
Woo! Let's see here. That is. All right, got it. Yeah, slash across the actual face. You can see a bit of the mandibles starting to bleed where your blade has made connection.
And I will also use thunderous blows.
Okay. Now, remind me again, because again we had to talk about this. Does he have to make a strength save?
He does not. I can force. Oh yeah, strength save. You're right. Sorry.
Okay, he's gonna make one. That's a 10.
Fails.
With the, in addition to the swipe that you did, you actually shoulder bump the creature, and the creature is forced backwards, and you, as a reaction, just run into the space. All right, Savannah.
If it's not broke, we're gonna keep on doing it. We're gonna firebolt, and then we're gonna run some more.
Yeah, smart move.
Sorry.
Please don't hit me.
I mean, you're not okay.
Oh no.
19.
That
Maybe
connects.
that's what's
Roll me
wrong
some more
with him.
damage.
I have to hit him with a firebolt.
Kill it with fire. Rolly 2. 5 points of damage.
Ooh, this creature's not looking good.
And come on, guys, let's go.
It'll now be the creature's turn. Let's see if it gets its web back. It does not. It will use its multi-attack to bite and then claw.
Ew.
The bite's gonna connect, not the claw, because that's another natural 1. Damn it. So that is 1. You take 4 points of piercing damage,
Ow.
and I need you to make me a con save.
Oh, I'm good with those. $24.
You save, and you take half of this.
I'm good with those.
You take 2 points of poison damage as
Ow.
these mandibles bite into your arm that's currently holding your weapon, and it lets go. You see bits of like your veins starting to swell and pop, but you flex the muscle, and it doesn't get any further from there.
I like how just my strength alone prevents that poison from getting it. You stay right there.
That'll be its turn. Masato, it is your turn.
All right, it seems like a good idea to keep as many of these people alive as I can at the moment.
Sound logic.
Yeah, so
Good
I will chill touch this thing again.
Roll me attack.
This time it's a 14.
That connects.
That connects. Okay.
It's not looking good, guys.
Another D8 of necrotic damage. This is
But
6
it's still
more damage.
standing.
How do you want to do this, Masato?
Yay!
Oh
Yay!
gosh. Well, the darkness like latches onto it with chill touch, and then it like lingers for a round. If possible, I would like it to kind of like compress and crush it, sort of like it's being sucked through a hole in a spaceship out into space. So it's like kind of being crushed like an aluminum can a little bit.
Rolly, what you see, the shadow comes from the darkness, because I know, unfortunately, you are human. You're unable to see where Masato is, but this black shadow latches onto the creature, and it almost overtakes the entirety of it. It looks almost more frightening than it did before, as it now is just a black outline of this spindly spider creature. And then you hear a snap, and then another one. And it almost
my
forms
God.
into a ball, then
It's a singularity. Yes. It just imploded upon itself. I love that. That's epic.
we are out of combat.
For now.
I mean, we're
I think my Dark One's blessing triggers because I killed that thing.
That's right.
So I get 7 temporary hit points. So let's say that maybe my eyes glow a dark color like the inside of a bag.
Yeah.
For a second, and I feel a little bit tougher and stronger. Do I have full health other than that?
You do. You do.
Okay.
You're just exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay, Savannah saw that and now is like, sus.
But we're no longer using this map, guys, but you guys are currently... Alright. The
Rolly,
body's
get
dead.
your butt over here. We gotta go.
Yes, ma'am.
We gotta keep moving.
Yes,
Please.
Kitty. Let's go.
I think Malsado is muttering to himself and saying that I need the keys. I need these off, and he's going back over towards the
Savannah's
bodies
not
of the
patient right now,
cultists.
so she's just gonna pick the lock.
Oh, roll me your lockpicking.
Okay, I will stop and not interfere.
That's
I
gonna
mean,
be a
if we have
16.
time, I will
16.
do prayer
That's enough.
healing.
The DC was 15, so you do. And again, you've seen these manacles or these types of design in your profession in the past, so easily
Maybe
enough.
on her.
You are free, Masato. Little raw on the wrist, but you're okay.
Yeah, I like pat down all my stuff. I think I reach into the bag and let my rat familiar climb out now that it's safe. So it's a fat little fiendish white and black rat. It looks exactly like a normal rat except it has horns. Otherwise, it's exactly the same as a normal rat.
What the hell is that?
Crawls up onto my shoulder. I want to go over. Can I find the severed head?
You can, and as you start to make your way towards the head that is rolled further past this, decapitated body, I think this is audible that everyone can hear. You start to hear a growl, and it's not a beast. You know what this sound is, Masato.
Okay.
It's time. Needs something.
Time.
Um,
Yeah, I'll go over to the severed head. I'm not saying anything or looking at anyone because I got more important things to worry about. But I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna find the severed head and I'm going to pick it up and I'm gonna open the bag on my belt. I'm gonna put the head inside there.
The growl is audible and echoing across the halls. Everyone can hear it, but as you start to drop the head into the bag, it still growls for a second or two, and then is calmed.
I was by the severed head, right?
he's
Yeah,
just
you're
back
like
there.
you're against the wall, and you start to walk a little bit towards your friends, and you stop midway as you see this dwarven individual walk past you and grab the head, and you see a little bit what he's doing.
So I'm gonna look at the dwarven friend and say, "What the hell was that?"
I say the bag hungers. And then I turn and I start walking back the other way.
Dude really was confused, like,
Bag.
by general magic.
I am now. I have so many questions.
oh no. Rolly, when we could talk about it once we're out. Let's go.
Okay, Kitty, let's go.
Stop calling me Kitty.
What do you want me to call you then? Feline?
Ugh,
Just
walks
call her
away.
Sav like you were calling her. We need to
I thought her name
inspect
was
your
Cat.
head. That's only around
That's
certain people.
I'm confused.
Don't. Okay, let's just go. We leave.
Okay, we leave now.
Yes, we leave now.
We leave now.
Masato, you little confused, obviously.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
do feel a bit better now that you have fed the bag. That you're unsure how long it's been.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing, but these three individuals seem to know the way, so you can chance
Yeah,
it.
I think as I go with them, I'm just like asking them like, where are we? Are we near the Colosseum?
Oh, you want to go to Colosseum?
Yes.
He did hit his head.
I must get to the Colosseum.
Excellent. You shall follow us, for we know the way.
We need to check Rolly's head. When
What's
we
going
get
with
out of
Rolly right
here.
now?
I have no idea.
I think Malsado like nods like, yes, everything's going according to plan, and he's like patting the bag. He's like, excellent. Okay.
What does that mean?
Wait, Kitty.
What?
I thought questions for later.
I'm like walking and asking. It's like all I heard is everything's going to plan. I'm like, wait a minute. What does that mean?
There is a plan for me and for everyone, and the bag knows. The bag provides.
Does it?
Yes, obviously, the Colosseum.
Don't touch anything, Rolly.
Yeah, okay, cool. So question, what if we touch it?
Rolly?
Rolly?
What?
I think I'll hold up one of my hands that is missing 2 fingers, and I'll say that sometimes the bag hungers for different things. And I just go back to walking.
Okay then.
Alrighty then.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy right now.
Vera's hair is green right now because she's just so fucking awkward. I'm just gonna keep
Green's not the
walking.
color I would expect.
Oh,
Nope.
man. I was so waiting for this. I love it.
Well, in any case, hunger or not, I would like to see light again. I can't see in here.
We're walking as we're
Alright.
talking. Oh wait, light your torch.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I had those. Wait.
The
I have a
torch
torch.
lights up. I believe all of you have dark vision except for you, Rolly. But you do walk back to where you came from. An hour passes. 2 hour passes. And immediately you're like, oh shit. You now remembered how long it took to get where you were at. But as that moment has hit, you're like, wait, we were walking for a while before, and you do see a bit of moonlight starting to shine out of a hole where a corner of this hallway meets. And you do see a rope.
Hey, it's
Finally.
still here.
Hey, Rolly, give us a boost.
Okay.
Probably like the heaviest one.
Yeah. But it's easily enough done as you guys start to go up the rope a bit and get out to the surface. Right now you find yourself in an open field. You see numerous trees that look like they've been struck with something hard. You guys are well aware this is where the meteorite hit that caused this opening. Numerous branches hitting that are laying across the floor, bits of dirt path, and like just impacts are here. Masato, it is nice to have all your faculties, to look up at the stars and be free of whatever that underground was. And at this point, you start to get a bit of memory flash into your head, and you do remember the individuals that you ran across.
Yeah, I think Masato is not the most he's not a kind of guy that pays attention to whether anyone is listening to him. If he just starts talking, half the time he's maybe talking to the bag, but he's saying as we're walking that like I was on the road and an old gnome man gave me a drink in a tavern.
Ears perked.
And I remember he had a golden emblem on him, a coin being cut by a dagger.
Wait, I just stop and just look at him like, what?
I can't. Something about someone will be happy. I don't know if it's a hard G or a soft G, Mike, but Gen or Jen something will be happy.
Gerwin?
Jen. You remember Jen something. It didn't complete your head.
Jen something. I don't know why they took me, but that's what I remember. By the end of it, he's talking to Savannah because somebody was paying attention, so he'll start addressing his words to that person.
So, Mr. What was your name again?
Malsado of the bag.
Ah, okay, Mr. of the bag. Question, one of many to come. Do you normally accept drinks from strangers?
I have learned to trust that if food or drink is given to me, it is the right thing to do to take it and ingest it.
Yeah, I learned the hard way too.
Clearly, I am here with people who know the way to the Colosseum. That this was ordained by the bag.
I'm just gonna show him the emblem. Was this the symbol?
And as she holds up a circular gold emblem of the same type that you described.
Yeah, nodding and yes, that pointing at it. That was the emblem.
And it was the gnome.
A gnome, a large white beard, old gnome man. Yes.
Your friend gets around, Savannah.
Apparently.
You know him?
Yeah, he tried to do the same to me.
Do you know his name or where he comes from?
He showed up at my bar. She had me try a drink. I woke up in a cart.
See? The drink. It's very tempting.
You know, Rolly, I
really
hate to say you're
tempting.
the one I relate to here that doesn't drink weird things that people give them.
Coin is very tempting. You said Jen will be happy. What do you mean?
That's all I can remember as the drug or whatever it was. I was falling unconscious, and he sounded very happy. He had a cart with him, and then everything was dark until where we just were.
And now the bag. Let's touch on that for a second.
We'll say you guys are walking through the forest and you guys know the way, and you're heading towards into town right now.
I was like, Vera, are you okay with us bringing a stranger back to your house?
Not really, but I'm not gonna leave him outside. We're just gonna take turns watching him. No offense.
But Vera.
What?
His bag hungers.
Rolly,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what happened to you if you fell on your head on the way down, but right now we gotta get some rest. I don't care what his bag does, as long as he doesn't stick anything of mine.
The bag hungers.
Hungers.
I'm more curious of why he wants to go to the Coliseum.
I-
First we were kidnapped, then he wants to go to the Coliseum. Both things we're tapping to be connected to. Something's going on here.
Oh, that's a smart kitty. I pet her.
The bag says I should go to the Coliseum. They give out some kind of ruby or crystal shard to those who win, and the bag hungers.
For a
Look,
ruby?
Rolly, you're fourth. Walks away.
Not my place to question what the bag hungers for.
It is the way. It is the way. We were just looking to go to the Coliseum, and we needed a fourth. It is the way.
Exactly.
Malsado, as you are following these group of individuals, sort of connecting a bit, understanding that maybe your goals align, this line of trees passes by you, and what you see in front of you is a 3-tiered city. You see a bunch of hustle and bustle, people moving on this first tier with a bunch of shops, pop-up shops. You hear the sound of hammers hitting what sounds to be anvils, people yelling for wares. As your vision looks upwards, as you see a large road in the far back of the city that start to go upwards, you see a second story where you do see a bunch of houses and a residential space, and then further from that, a third, or you can assume at this point, since it's too far away, but you can assume there's another road that goes upward to the third tier where a giant castle sits.
I think he's looking around with like his wide eyes, just kind of taking everything in. He always kind of looks a little amazed and dazed by everything he's looking at, but he continues that as he's looking around. I don't recognize this city at all. I have not been here or heard of this place.
You have heard of this place, as
Okay.
I would assume that the other individuals have mentioned where you are currently. This is the capital of the Citadel Kingdom, Isenby. You know specifically that your city handles both the kingdom and the domain. It has ties with both, but this seems very, especially with the look and make of different houses and the architecture of certain buildings. This is very kingdom made, square blocks, standard living houses.
Okay, I feel a little better now that I know a bit more about where I am.
And these three individuals start to lead you up past a lot of the shop spaces. Again, stop me if there's anything you'd like to do at a shop or something.
Sarah, should we have your mom check him, and I guess Rolly's out since Rolly seems lost.
I reckon I need no help.
I kind of
I'm
don't want
perfectly fine.
to tell her about. No, I think you fell on your head, but I don't know about this one.
Boss, how dare you? I say I've never felt better.
Savannah, you feel a tap on your shoulder. you turn around and you do see the same human individual that you met a few days ago at one of the seedier bars, who spoke in the same language as you did.
Kitty?
Gives you a nod and flashes his badge, that the raven mid-flight, and then hands you a piece of parchment, and then just nods and walks away.
I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to put it in my pocket and keep on walking.
All right.
Who was that?
Yes, I will tell you what it is. I just don't want to do it here.
No. Who's that? Was that your boyfriend?
Well, you know, maybe I should call Mary King. 'Cause Jesus.
I just sent you. I just DM'd you, Temple, what the parchment says. But you guys make your way further upwards to the second layer of the city. Masato, you are led to a two-story house with a smallish yard, white wooden fence. In front, there is a new to you guys now. Looks like a cactus. The same cactus that you saw in front of Mary's.
Must be a present. Don't touch it, Rolly. You don't need it.
I just wanted to look at it. All right, then.
As you open the door, a rush of warm air hits you all, comforting. Inside is a living room, a kitchen area, seating space, and then stairs that go upwards. There is a hallway that leads further down to multiple other bedrooms that Vera is well aware of. Welcome to Vera's household.
I'm gonna turn to Masato and be like, "You're welcome here. Don't touch anything, or take anything, or put anything in that weird bag."
The bag is satiated for now.
The bag is satiated.
But,
Why do I not feel safe?
But if the bag hungers, does that also mean it gets indigestion? Heartburn?
Rolly, get in the house.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go make some tea and find some whiskey for Rolly.
Do you think alcohol's gonna make this better?
Yes.
No, but it will put him to sleep.
Good point.
Vera, on the you notice this right away because this is the only thing that's off within your house. Is there is a folded letter on your kitchen counter.
Uh-oh.
And I will send you that as well.
I'll walk over to it.
As she walks over, I'm gonna make my way to the couch after an exhausting, however many X period of time we were in that cavern. And I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what it's time for? I'm gonna grab the box out of my pocket, just open it.
All right, we're gonna go to the chatterbox scene. Oh, wait, I forgot. We can't because we are not even.
How dare you?
Let's read from the chatterbox.
Oh, no. Oh, we didn't ask Masato if he knew what a Taco Bell was.
We're getting there.
You hear the following.
Actually,
the bag has the rumblies. It can only, that only hands can satisfy. And then you hear, let's see here, what's a good one?
Bit of a delay on this box today.
Off to the players' haters ball.
Wait.
And then finally you hear, he hungers.
Guys, I think the box is watching us.
Is the box loud enough for other people to hear, or just him with it up his
You
ear?
have to hold the box and open it to hear it.
Got it.
But you do see, what you see here is this larger, so I'll go and describe a little bit, Masato, what you do see, just so now we can actually introduce the characters. You do see what is a fully armored elven woman, but it seems that throughout your journeys, her hair has been changing from colors, from purple to red to green. I think that's what you've seen so far. Light skin, you see what looks like to be almost like constant purple fungi that grows on her temples, that reach backwards into a triangle shape. On her shoulder, you do see a giant 14 on her shoulder and a dangling symbol of a sun. Next to her is this gray-furred tabaxi individual who has this sort of reddish cloak over. You see she wears leathers, multiple daggers on her side, as well as a bow and arrow. You see multiple. I think, Savannah, you also have you have a pattern on your fur as well, correct?
I have I'm gray with dark black spots on me, so Yeah.
Like wildcat.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Wildcat.
Yeah. And then next to her is this very large, 7 foot something, large human, giant muscles. You see that he has almost like the hands of a laborman. I don't think you were wearing your chain shirt, so I think you have that like over your shoulder. You have it constantly like draped over.
I left
He's
it
got-
at Vera's house.
Oh, so it's okay. Then you're wearing your farmer's clothes. Then.
I am
Yeah,
bare
he's been
chested.
shirtless for a while. Yeah.
Oh, is he
Yeah.
shirtless? Okay, then what
I
you
am
do see
bare-chested.
is a bare-chested individual, but you do see what looks like to be almost discoloration on his skin, mainly on his forearm and from his neck down to his shoulder. It looks like it's darker.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say, so the box has been watching us. It knew that we were going to the player haters ball, and apparently, I just found out the bag eats hands. So, Mr. Mostead, sir, hands, huh?
I thought you understood that when he held up his fingers.
Yeah, I hold up my hand again that's missing a couple fingers, and then the other hand that is missing one finger.
He's a little.
Good to know the bag did that.
Did
I feel
sometimes.
Totally safe.
Interesting. By the way, Mostead, I know we just met, but you know what a Taco Bell is?
I want to consult the bag and see if the bag has any idea what I like open it a little bit and lean down so I can hear it if it wants to whisper anything to me.
As you put your ear closer and closer, you just hear the common
leaning
drone
over.
sound of no real answer to your question.
Yeah. I shake my head, still like leaning over, all weird.
God, the mysteries of this Taco Bell. What is this? What? Okay.
We're just gonna have to find a bell and figure out what a taco is.
You said Iceland's a capital, right?
Iceland is the capital of the kingdom, yes.
Holy crap.
What's wrong?
Well,
I read your
mean-
letter.
maybe I don't know, Mostead. Maybe you can give it a go.
What
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Oh,
That one doesn't take fingers. You could just
She,
listen.
you see Rolly, now that you know him, hold over a small, tiny box. I think I have my example somewhere around here.
I don't think
regardless-
you
oh.
do.
Well, I thought I did. Oh, it's over here. Ah, I got it here. I like visual aids. Something like this.
Okay.
Small box. But as you open it up, you start to hear additional whispers.
Mhm.
And it almost seems like it's only talking to you. You hear the following. Good question. What if you feed the bag beans? Next campaign title, The Search for the Taco Bell. And then you hear, hey!
Mhm.
And that's it.
Okay. I nod and I hand the box back and says, "Mysteries abound."
What did it say?
Something about feeding the bag beans and hay and mysteries.
Oh, it's like the box is trying to talk to you. That's never happened to me before. Maybe
So-
there's a connection here.
If we fed the bag beans, does it act like beans like it does anyone else?
What
The
if they're magical beans?
the bag connects to the ever hungry stomach of my fiendish patron. Many planes separate from here, infinitely large and infinitely hungry.
Oddly, that makes more
Yeah.
sense to me than just a bag being hungry.
And then of course it doesn't look like the bag's vegetarian. It's, you know, the hands and all, heads
Hands
and
and
whatnot.
heads and whatnot.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could feed it beans as part of a well balanced diet.
It has eaten vegetables and rocks.
Rocks.
Hungers for the ruby at the Colosseum.
Oh,
At this
Is it
point,
like-
Rolly, you do remember that flyer that you still have.
oh.
And it just hits you that the illustration where it did show like what you could win if you were the winners of the 4-man Coliseum event is a chest full of gold and coin, you can assume, what looks like to be small gems in the back.
Oh, well, looks like looks like we're in luck. Maybe we can, I don't know what sort of nutrients your bag gets from a crystal, but we can split the gold and your bag can eat a crystal, gem, ruby, whatever. That.
Excellent. Yes, agreed.
All right.
All right.
So, how long do we have before Ixnay on the Marksnay?
Oh yeah, I was gonna take
I have the time for you.
Savannah into the kitchen and show her my letter.
It's been 23 days. So you still have like 3 months.
Yeah, we have some time.
Okay. So, all right. I think we have just
follow Vera. Leave Rolly.
Hey, Rolly, you keep our new friend company. We'll be right back.
Oh. Okay.
All right, we shift our view to Vera and Savannah in the kitchen.
Apparently my dad's here. That's
Wait,
really
what?
weird. Yeah, well, see, I've already told you, my brother's very resourceful.
Domain.
Oh, I thought he was over there.
Look at the.
Okay, my bad. Never mind. I read his letter wrong. But this last part's interesting because it's here, and I'll give
Go
her
on.
the letter. He looked into that person we got to look into, and apparently he's in a bunch of storybooks. Like,
Wait.
yeah.
Okay. Send me the letter, or can I look at the letter?
Yeah, if you would like to have the letter, I can
Yeah.
pass it over.
Never mind the rest of the part, but that last part.
I'll ignore the rest of the part, but just because, yeah.
That would be the second to last paragraph, which is only like a few sentences.
So, out of campaign or out of character, I just saw Temple's expression when Vera said about the friend, and she just like, the hell? And I got to see it twice because I'm watching the streams. That's perfect. Please, if somebody could clip that, I would love to make that because that is my reaction to
Why is
a
it
lot of
always
things.
me who's getting stuff clipped? Okay.
So
Alright.
the 3 books, there
After-
are 3 titles for you. It is Richard Thogmore and the Party, Richard Thogmore and the Hag, and Richard Thogmore and the Dragon.
Knowing that, I'm going to.
Can you send me those?
That's weird. Wait, did I lose sound?
No, we hear you.
What's the name of the guy again?
Richard Thogmore.
Richard Thogmore and the Sorcerer's Stone? Richard Thogmore and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
You start to get a feeling that at least the books that you were sent, Vera, it almost seems like a collection of children books.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Yeah.
I didn't know he gave me the books, but I'll show her.
Yeah, it
I'm
says
like,
I've included 3 books
that's-
here that you can find.
That's really weird.
Yeah, right now I don't know what to do with that information.
Well, you were informed back when you met with Ken that he informed you that it is a story character, but there's way more to it.
Also, when we were in that bar, wasn't the bartender named Richard? None of you guys thought that was weird?
Yes, I'm having trouble trying to remember things right now. I'm starting to think they're connected, but I'm not sure how.
Well, maybe we can read the books and there'll be a hint.
That's what I was gonna say. We can go look for these books.
Well, I have them. That's why I'm saying
Oh.
we could just read them.
Yes.
Okay. We'll say that you spend your time doing that. Masato, Rolly, anything you'd like to do?
And then that was the time I actually saved those 2 from those treacherous boars. Could you believe that?
Yeah, Malsado's listening. This is most impressive. What kind of room is this that we're in right now?
Right now you're sitting in what looks to be like a living room. There is a long dead fireplace that doesn't have an active fire right now. But you're in the living room. There's like 2 couches, a very comfortable chair in the back. There is along the fireplace there is a huge painting of what looks like to be Vera in a wedding gown.
It's not a wedding gown.
What was it
Ball
again?
gown.
A ball gown in hands with it looks like to be a red-headed human soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Never made it to the wedding.
I'm still exhausted, right? I have the 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah,
so.
you do.
Well, we're making
Okay.
like food while we're talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
We're
gonna go
talking
over
and
to the
making
very
things.
comfortable looking chair, and I'm gonna sit down in it.
It's nice, and it's
Yeah,
better than what
sweet.
you've had in your travels.
Heck yeah! All right, and so I'll just have the bag on my lap, and then the Cletus the rat is sitting on the bag, and I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm still listening. I'm listening to Rolly, but
It's
I'm
almost
also
like
very
the
tired.
rat is nodding its head as you're telling your story, Rolly.
Yeah, the rat is paying a lot of attention to everything you're saying.
Yeah, and I mean, they were bested by boars. I had to save them. It was the greatest thing. I mean, the common boar. I don't know.
Rat's like shaking its head. Unbelievable.
What's your name, little guy? You look cool.
Malsado answers, "This is Cletus, my familiar.
Cletus, you're unlike anything I've ever seen. What can you
He's
do?
very special. He came from the bag.
You came in from the... No way. But doesn't
Sometimes the bag gives things. The bag grants gifts and power.
So what you're saying is the bag giveth, and the bag taketh away.
Exactly."
Huh. Interesting.
Hey Sam,
Wait.
how's that tea coming?
We could
There was
fast forward a bit.
Working
if
on
you
it.
wish. They start to hand everyone tea. Rolly,
Well,
as
only
you take a
his
sip.
has the.
I was gonna say, as Rolly
Only
takes a
his
sip,
has-
it's strong, and you're like, "Oh, this is some good tea."
Oh, this tea is really good. Oh man.
Keep drinking.
Just the last time,
Oh.
don't call us cubs.
So
Wait, what?
we'll say that unless there's anything specific you'd like to discuss, that a long rest can be had. So, Masato, you get rid of that point of exhaustion, and you get to recover any spell slots if you used them. Everyone else gets to go ahead and get their HP back, especially now that you're level 4.
I'm gonna give
Yay.
his rat a little piece of meat.
Yeah, Cletus will definitely eat anything that you give him.
Okay, meat. Good to know.
Okay, good to know.
Just like reaches out and takes it with one hand in a weirdly human-like gesture, and is holding it and like standing up on 2 feet with its weird horns.
All right
Oh,
then.
I see you've trained it. Yeah, good work. Look, you got him all
Malsado
domesticated.
is dozing while the rat eats.
So you guys find your own space to call rest. I'm assuming, Vera, you go upstairs, and you and Savannah do the same sleeping routine that you did last time. Roll, you take one of the couches, while Masato, you do take the large, comfortable chair that you're currently planted yourself in. So a full night has been had. It is now the morning. You guys are woken up to the sound of carts from outside just making their way from the residential space down to the actual commerce area. There is sounds of people waking up from the morning and going along their business. So what would you guys like to do?
Where are these books?
Oh, I could have given her one if she wanted
Yeah.
to read it while she was going to bed.
Is there one particular that you'd like to read?
You said there was 3. What were the
There is the dragon, there is the hag, and there is the party.
Why not? Let's go with the hag.
Okay. I don't have a full story written out, but what you do get, and it is a very short children's story, only about 10 pages, with large text. Essentially what the story is that Richard was walking across a town where one of the older women were crying and sobbing due to the loss of one of their daughters. He runs into a local forest and catches a hag who currently has her underneath her arm, reaching into a hut. He stops her, fights to a glorious combat, and saves the little girl and brings her back to the old woman.
Okay. So I tell that to Vera. So in this one, he sees a little girl from a hag.
Mm-hmm. I can go through the other ones if you wish.
Yeah, I'll start on the dragon.
The dragon. The story begins with Richard already sort of almost like a continuation story. He's already already inside what looks like to be the mouth of a volcano. He's fighting what looks like to be fire giants, and he's sort of fighting multiple at once. Then a giant ancient red dragon reaches with giant claws, and you can see the illustration out of the entrance of the volcano and basically eats the fire giants as Richard is hiding. And as he sees his moment, he runs.
Runs from the dragon. All right. And party.
The story begins with Richard. It looks like he's in dire straits where his equipment is all messed up. He looks a little less polished. But he goes into a party. He takes a disguise and acts as one of the waiters. Disgusted with the amount of wealth that's being passed around, he ends up slipping a drug into each cocktail, and he essentially kills everyone at the party.
Drugs party feels uncomfortable. Kills.
I believe you rolled about Richard in one of our past campaigns or past sessions. You're well aware that there are so many stories on Richard that it seems like authors can't really decide whether he's a comic foil who runs, if he's a heroic individual, or if he's a scoundrel. They can't really tell. There's no collaboration on this.
Since we're on the subject of Richard and I'm talking to Vera, I just realized I didn't tell her about my letter last night, so I hand her the letter and it just describes to her what it says. Apparently Richard sent me a message.
That's really weird. Well, could he hand over his diary so we can get this thing off of our neck?
But I got a message of, remember he's sleeping, the hand will not rest until he is. If you dare to walk in his footsteps, then remember our training, keep to the shadows, sink, don't swim. I'm still trying to make sense of this.
I don't know, sounds like he's undead and we need to follow the path he took? Just a guess.
But I think we need to deal with this sooner than later.
Question is, we don't know where to look. We just know it's in the desert and that's it.
You have the map, right?
I have the map?
You do have the map.
We all have the map.
Yeah, you all have access to the map.
I just thought we didn't know exactly where his grave was, though.
You don't. It's somewhere in the Evergrey desert.
We have to go up that way anyways.
Yeah, we do. We have a couple things to do.
I'm gonna move the party where you guys currently are.
Hi, kitty. I looked down and I was like, what's this weird fluffy thing staring at me?
It's a fake cat.
Rolly and Nick, what's the name of your character?
Malsado?
Masado. Is Rolly and Masado up yet?
When we need to be.
Wait, repeat the question?
I was wondering if they were up yet.
Oh, I would assume that you guys are starting to stir awake right now. The sound of the bustling, outside is rocking you awake. It's kind of hard to sleep from past that. Mm-hmm. And there's a bit of a sunshine shining through the light that's waking you up.
This kid.
Rolly has a slight headache.
Only slight.
Nope.
God, what was in that tea?
You feel better now.
Oh, I feel worse.
Well, you're not talking funny anymore.
Normal today.
I need coffee. Let's go get this coffee, shall we? This noises.
Do you want to go back to the bakery?
Ooh, yes.
But yeah, you can get those meat pies.
Yes, Rolly loves meat pies. They're delicious.
And maybe you can give the bag of meat. I don't know. Let's go.
Okay.
Meat.
If you want to buy some meat pies for everyone, I believe we settled that for this amount it would be about 1 silver, so not too much.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, you have that. You guys get your coffee. Coffee is given to you guys with the danishes, and back at the corner bakery. And Mostead, it's actually kind of nice to have some people kind of paying for you right now. And it's also nice to have breakfast.
Malsado says thank you and eats with gusto. And Cletus the rat is catching crumbs that fall into his beard constantly.
Malsado, I must warn you. I don't just give away money to strangers. Yeah, I expect you to perform for the day of the Colosseum. If you want that ruby, you gotta bring it.
I will prove myself worthy of the bag and claim the ruby.
That's
Shoving
the spirit.
food in my face.
That's the spirit.
All right.
Eating with mouthful.
So should we go like check in with our halfling friend?
Oh yeah. I thought we technically did that already.
Yeah. But
He said that to go
doesn't he-
check it
what,
out,
also told us to go back.
and
Oh,
he said
yeah.
that if you happen to find any further moonstones, to bring him back to him.
Wait, stop. So we didn't find a moonstone, and then we're gonna pull out the crystal.
I don't think we should show him that, and I think you should put that away right now.
Stop stealing things.
I didn't steal it. The
Listen,
crazy lady left it.
in summary,
Sure.
we don't know what we let out, and I want to keep it that way that no one else does either.
But we don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
Let
good-
what out?
Good job. See, Rolly
I
gets
just
it.
don't know. I just kind of want to know what it is.
I don't know what is. I have no idea what you're talking about right now, Sav.
For that
Makes
one
sense.
moment, Malsato, when Savannah brought out what looks like it'd be this oval-shaped green gem, and she puts it away, that's what you see.
Oh no, Sav, you've doomed us all.
Oh wait, what am I supposed to see?
You just see her pull out what looks like to be an odd oval-shaped gem,
Oh, okay.
but it's green.
Oh no, you've doomed us all.
All right,
Don't-
I think
Why
that
not
there's
give us all?
Malsato and the rat like are watching it in unison as it's taken out, and then the eyes like
Oh.
follow it as it's put away.
Oh no,
Don't do that again, Sav.
bad kitty.
What did I do?
You just did.
Listen, we already have too many things we can't talk about. Don't bring that thing out. We don't even know what it is.
So what's
That's
the
why
plan?
Never mind.
The plan is that we should prepare ourselves for the coming battle, and go to said battle. Yes, and win lustrous amounts of money.
I
Lots
think
of
we should
money.
just head there now. There's no enchanters here, so we can't really enchant your armor, Rolly. Or vice versa.
This is fair.
Okay. So we can pass by any purchases that you guys would like to make. So let me know if you want to purchase anything.
Can we
Right
buy
away.
health potions? But like nobody's here, right?
Health potions are fairly common. We'll say that there are 3 available at one of the general shops. So that's 50 gold each, if you wish to buy.
I'll throw in for one.
Okay.
I still have my greater potion.
So
I forgot about that. I'll buy the other 2.
Okay, so it's 100 gold. So go ahead and mark that you have 2 more health potions. And I'm assuming you guys are going to make your way on to Cleveland City.
Yes, but before we do, as everyone is shopping, Rolly's gonna remember that he has a love letter.
As part of your background.
He's gonna open
I don't have anything planned for that, but
it. Yes, I broke the DM. Woo!
tell you what, I will think of something and I'll have something set for the next session.
You're just
So are we
looking at
walking
it
or
right
taking
now.
Our cart?
What was that?
Are we walking or taking the cart?
Oh, I think we should take the cart. Walking will take longer.
What you do see, Masato, is they start to bring you down to the first area where a lot of the commerce is a parked cart with 2 horses. The cart is open, so it's almost like a seating arrangement where you can sit. There is no cover, so it's like basically a wagon.
I remember what we talked about last time. I have to buy food for the horses.
I got it.
Okay, and that'll be like 5 gold.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, and on the side there is like almost half a sign, a little less because you guys did break it off. You could barely read it, and it says Uncle Sal's Winery.
All right, yeah, just taking it in. Malsato is the kind of guy who for quite a while now has just been following where the bag tells him to go, and is sort of just like expecting that everything around is how it's supposed to be. It's just like it's not that he's not impressed or noting things, he's just always noticing everything and like, okay, like taking it all in. but like, okay, just goes to get in the cart. Like, all right, this is what's next. This is what's supposed to happen.
All right, so
It's
guys...
almost like we're paying him without actually paying him. Jesus.
You guys get into the cart, and Rolly, since you're the expert at beast of burden, get the cart to make your way east out of Isenby. It takes a bit, especially to get out of this dense commerce-like area where people just crossing left and right. You can hear children laughing, other horses and hoofs hitting the floor, stone across you guys. But you do finally get out of the edge of the city. The sound of crowds starting to get dimmer and dimmer as you start to leave. You start to come across what looks like to be like light patches of trees around you. So it's not much of a forest, like a dense forest, just a grassland with numerous like large boulders on the side and just trees that sort of litter the space. You are aware as you take a look at the map that you do have, it will take a few days to get to Cleveland City, but you've got a cart and you don't have to actually walk the entire way, so it's nice.
So hey guys, I want to throw something at you. I still have that one bottle from that little wreck we found on the way to Isenby. I'm pretty sure the owner wants it back, so what if we turn it in and maybe get some money out of it?
Wait, what?
What bottle?
Do you remember the carriage we found?
You mean the wine bottle?
Didn't you give that to Gina?
No, he had two. He gave one to Gina.
Oh, that's right.
I never actually drank
Sure
it, so...
I would say, are you sure you didn't drink it?
Mm-hmm. I still has it.
I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna want the cart back more than that bottle. So...
Well, the thing about...
I'd rather we keep the cart, so let's not.
No. I mean, we don't give them the cart. I'm saying we give them the bottle. Say, hey, we found the cart that was busted up, and look, we found this, so we thought you might want it back. And then he gives us money because he's so happy that he recovered lost merchandise.
I don't think that's how that's gonna work. He was pretty... I mean, I didn't even see him all the way. He ran off.
No, you're thinking about the merchant. The guy that was trying to sell me the thing.
No.
The owner of the wine place.
Yeah, we're in his cart. So if you think he sees his cart and sees the bottle, he's going to want the cart back.
But why would you approach with his cart? You don't... You walk in there without the cart.
Rolly, he has enough wine. No one's going to care about the
wine.
wine.
I don't think he's going to care about one bottle.
Give me the damn wine.
Fine.
Masato, or Nick, can you roll me a d8?
Uh-huh.
As the sun is starting to rise.
Y'all are weird.
I got a 6.
A 6.
I was just going to start drinking the wine, like... our wine.
Let's see, I would say that Vera, Masato, and Savannah are the only ones who are currently not engaged and busy, especially since Rolly is the one sort of guiding the cart. All of you guys make me a perception check except for Rolly.
Yeah, I don't see nothing. 7.
Okay.
That is going
17.
to be 12.
12. And what did you get, Masato?
17.
17. True to your nature, your eyes are constantly moving around, absorbing the scenery around you and making sure that you're well aware of everything that's happening around you. It's a quiet day. As the sun continues to rise, the only thing that really catches your attention, out of a patch of what looks like to be like white flowers, are these really like a collection of brown and black furred rabbits that sort of poke up and then just sort of watch you guys as you continue on and then go back into whatever business they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But,
so I noticed the rabbits. Is what I noticed, but they seem like normal rabbits.
Nothing occurred. You rolled a 6, so nothing occurred. But that's the only scenery you see that really catches your attention. But you're still...
All right, I think, I'm staring at the rabbits. Me and Cletus are staring at the rabbits while they stare at us as we go by.
It's a weird scene. But...
does your bag eat rabbit?
Different things at different times.
Oh, it's picky then. Huh.
The sun starts to fade, or starts to... Can't think of the word right now.
Set.
Starts to set. Thank you. and it's time to find a camping spot. So I'm assuming you guys find a camping spot a little ways from the road, or?
Yeah, I don't think we should be out there.
Okay. Yeah, you find a nice patch next to a few trees and a bit of a landing. Roll me a d8.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. 8.
8. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What have I
You're
done?
back.
The rabbits are gonna come
That's-
kill us in our sleep.
I didn't trust them. I knew it.
Oh no.
Were rabbits.
It's always the
All I can
bunnies.
think of right now is Steve. 3-0.
So I'm gonna,
Oh god, no! No! Not the rabbits!
Not the rabbit.
so we're gonna put you around this space like this, and you do have a camp going on right now with a couple of your cart off to the side, some sleeping bags, as well as a bit of rations that you're currently eating for the night. It's nice. It's a quiet night. Next to what looks like to be a lift of a hill, couple of trees around you, a dirt path off to the left. Everyone roll me a perception check.
Mm.
I'm just
23.
rolling right now. 13.
13.
12.
13, 12. What'd you get?
Oh god.
23.
23? Jesus. I think, Vera, you're probably the only one to hear this, but you do hear... It sounds like a twig snapping. And then...
I'm just gonna hold my finger to my mouth. And then I'm
And
gonna
with your
turn.
23, you turn around and you do see something that's blocking a bit of the moon's light. And it looks like a fairly large being that it has it's almost like appendages crossed, and it lifts up its head. You just see a silhouette. And I think the closest thing you see is like almost has like a beak. What you do see slowly coming off the tree down the base of the tree is a giant griffin.
How far? Oh, I have to wait. How far is he away from me?
From you,
Yeah.
about 45 feet.
It's in the tree though, right?
Yeah, it's currently coming down right now.
But I can see it.
You can see it.
I don't want to waste a spell, but can I cast command on it?
You can. You see it slowly walking towards you, but you cast command?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to it?
Fly.
Fly? Okay. Roll me a... Well, I think it has to roll,
It
right?
has to roll. It has to roll. I haven't used command in a while.
Wisdom save, I believe.
Yep.
Natural 1.
Yeah, fails.
Oh!
As you say these arcane words in Elvish, it reaches this creature's eyes, and it sees that it glows the same coloration as your hair, which I believe at this point would be probably green.
Oh, that's only when I'm nervous, because remember, it doesn't have
Or
an
curious.
effect. Yeah.
That's what you said. So a little bit of nervousness, bit of curiousness. As it glows green, you see a flash across the griffin's face, and it starts to fly away. At this point,
Oh, what happened to our little friend?
it starts to flap away. So it just starts to fly after hearing Vera say command, basically say fly. At the same time, you hear
Oh.
Oh no.
It has friends!
you look to your left, west, a bit north, and you do see standing on top of the this hill is another griffin.
Anybody else want to give it a go?
I'll try.
I could.
I'm gonna I'm gonna look at the griffin. I'm gonna say, fly.
No. Oh, God. It's going to fly away with you.
And just sort of
That didn't
tilts his
work.
head.
It didn't work, guys.
It's because you don't have magic, Rolly.
Oh.
I'm checking to make sure my armor of shadows is properly applied.
All right, you start to reach into the bag, pulling almost like a
I do it
cloak.
automatically every 8 hours when it expires, but I'm just like patching it up just in case. Freshening up the deodorant or whatever.
Vera, as the 6 seconds has passed, because I believe command lasts for a full round.
Yeah.
You do see the silhouette starting to do a 360 or 180 and starting to come back.
360, dude.
Whoa, cool.
It's a skater.
Tony Hawk.
But it's currently flying back to you guys.
I'm gonna cast.
Someone remind me, are griffins dangerous?
They're not normally friendly, from what I remember.
They look hungry.
Hey, Malsado, is your bag hungry?
I think we'd have to
It
fit
could
in
be
there.
persuaded.
Okay, well.
Does it like griffin?
This griffin is starting to climb its way down.
We will see.
I'm gonna cast the folding bond between me and Savannah.
Okay. Savannah, you feel this tether race across you and Vera, and you are now bolding
not
bonded.
this again.
Yeah, feel my pain. Feel it!
Yeah, but remember the damage and the buffs are two different things. Right now she's just getting the buff.
The first griffin that has left and now has flew back is looking a little more curious and sort of walking towards you.
Mm-mm. Be curious over there.
Who has food?
I don't have food, but I have an axe!
Like, anyone have the meat pie? Lower it away?
No! How dare you!
So you have a D4 on saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls.
For an hour.
For an hour.
Alright,
Yay.
I see a griffin approaching Malsado, so my instinct is going to be, it will eat this great axe.
Okay, so let me know what your action is.
I'm gonna go swing at it.
Okay, everyone roll me initiative.
Of course.
As you start to run with a bit of aggressiveness.
Uh-oh. 3.
3, okay?
17.
16.
17, only 16,
I got an 8.
and 8. Okay. These guys.
Not good.
What is with me today?
You got ones?
I got a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Again?
Roll,
I mean, they
you were-
technically just woke up.
I guess so. We don't know. But Roll, you were first.
It's
Good.
They're confused.
Cool. Hey, buddy. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna use my bonus action and rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it now.
Smart.
And in here, it's knife to meet you.
Hmm.
24 to hit.
That does connect. Roll me damage.
8 points of damage.
Woo! All right. Solid slash. As you saw. Oh, go on.
And naturally, thunderous blows.
Okay, he is going to make a strength save. That's gonna be a 19.
Damn it. Damn it.
You once again try to shove it, almost shoulder check it, but it does not move. You just reach what looks to be a collection of feathers and muscle.
Oh, you are strong. I like this.
Savannah, you are next.
It's paying attention to all of us, so I can't sneak attack it, can I?
Yeah, right now it's paying attention to everyone. If you wanted to sneak attack, I think the only individual you'd probably be able to get is Griffin number 2, since it's engaged with Rolly.
Yeah, hey, I don't think it has taken a turn though, right?
No, you're
Take
right.
it, Temple. Take it.
But it's not
Alright.
an assassin. She's not an assassin rogue.
I know, but take it anyway.
Alright, I'll go roll with it. I'm gonna kind of run back here, and I'm gonna take out my short bow to... No, sneak attack has to be melee, right?
No, it doesn't.
No? I'm gonna go over here to grab my short bow and attack Griffin 2 with it.
All right, roll me regular attack plus a d4.
Yay for the T4. That's
Oh, I
gonna
gotta-
be 17.
17. All right.
Please don't hit me.
I gotta do one thing real quick. I'm gonna make sure that you're within Vera's aura, because you do have to stay within 30 feet of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for telling me that. So I won't run that far away.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, that's really bright. Why is it like this now? They changed the aura.
Oh.
Astra, I
don't
like you,
see it.
but I don't know why it's like that. All right. Yeah, it's very light. It just gives a light color. But you're still within 30 feet, so you're good.
Okay.
So 17 does connect. Roll me damage with your sneak attack.
That 6, 8, 10.
10 points of damage. Nice.
And you know what? Because I can't see the aura all that well, I'm gonna stay there for right now.
Okay. Yeah, you release the bolt. This, as the griffin is currently, it was a little more curious, had a bit of a more curiosity towards you guys, and is now turned to aggression. And as it's currently having its head just sort of, its attention on Rolly, you hit like a part of its neck, and with one of its beak, or its claws, it snaps off the arrow, but definitely blood starts to seep out of it, causing a critical hit. Good hit.
Ooh, nice.
Next in line, Masato.
Okay, so this thing definitely looks mean. This one right here, right?
Yeah. It had a more curiosity look towards it, but now it looks aggressive.
Okay.
It doesn't look
is
curious.
it in?
We're territorial.
Is it in dim light right now?
It is. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to reach into the bag and pull out a shadow blade. Cast the spell Shadow Blade. So I'll draw out a sword of solidified gloom out of the bag and into my hand.
Okay.
That is so cool.
And I will step forward. I guess I have to go like 5 feet forward
Yes, you do.
to be. All right. Hopefully I don't get hit, but I probably will immediately. I will step forward and attack it, and I have advantage because he's in dim light or darkness.
That is correct.
Oh, I guess I could throw it too, huh?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can
actually, if
drop
I
it
don't
or
have
throw
to
it.
be in melee, I'm gonna stay back here because I can reconjure the sword every round as a bonus action. All right, I've never used this spell before, so. All right, so I'm going to throw this. It has a close range of 20 feet, so this thing's within 20 feet, right?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
does the sword just look like a standard short sword, or does it look like an odd dagger or something? You can free flavor.
I think it doesn't even look sharp. It just looks like a black shadow that's like hard for your eyes to focus on. It looks like literally you just like pulled a kind of fuzzy edge shadow like off the wall, and he's just holding it in his hand. That's what I pulled out of the bag.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty awesome. You almost like you stick your hand in, and just shadows start to follow you, and then this object, which is not quite easy to see, and you just throw it.
And I will make an attack on this guy with advantage. It's a finesse weapon, so it doesn't actually use my good bonus, unfortunately.
That's right. Finesse that griffin.
I only got a 13.
13. That does hit.
Yeah.
Finesse.
It does hit. Oh, sweet. Okay, so that's going to be 2d8 psychic damage. Okay, that's 6 points of psychic damage.
All right, that would be... Got it.
Okay, and that's my turn.
As you toss this almost shadow object, it actually doesn't really like stab into the creature. It actually impacts and just starts to cover the face and beak of this creature, almost creating what looks like to be a black mask, and then starts to seep into every bit of Oris, like its eyes, its beak, nose, and its mouth. And you see a bit of like its eyes start to just go black, and it shakes, definitely disturbed.
Very cool.
Let's see what
All right,
else.
that's my turn.
Vera, you're up.
I kind of didn't want to hit it. I wanted it to run the hell away. Which one's been hit?
Can
Just
you
the
turn
one
to
by
Griffin
the one by Rolly and
Griffin
Masato,
2
right?
has been getting beamed the entire.
Poor thing.
Gave him a name. Griffin 2.
Griffin B.
I'll do a Toll the Dead. So
Okay.
It has to do a wisdom save.
Oh. A 14.
He does save.
-2.
Oh. Well, 12 is the DC.
12. Oh, so it succeeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the bell does not toll, and it does not affect this creature.
I can technically still do... Oh no, that's a second level. I can't do a second level in a cantrip, right?
It would have to be a bonus action, because you did a cantrip right now.
Yeah.
So if the spell you cast is a leveled spell, it has to be a bonus action.
Okay, I'll cast a spiritual weapon.
All right.
And I'll just... It takes an attack this turn, huh?
It does.
Okay.
So I actually have your spiritual weapon here.
And that one's
Oh, cool.
a D8 plus my spell.
What it looks like is that some of the fire, almost like embers, while they have been going straight up, start to curve, and then the embers themselves start to get brighter and brighter. It almost looks like bits of sunlight. And it almost grows, and a bright shine of light emits from this one space, and it looks like a giant sun blade.
Alright, let's see if it hits. Oh, I don't think that hits. That's an 11.
An 11. No, that does not connect.
Okay.
You see one of the giant wings this creature has actually brings it upwards so that your blade doesn't have enough momentum to cut.
Oh wait, I get a
I was gonna
D4.
say,
You do get a d4.
I still don't think that hits. It's a 13.
That connects.
Oh, I forgot about my D4.
Doesn't have that big of an AC. Yeah, you are emboldened bonded.
That's only 4 points of damage.
All right.
That's damage, though.
That's
Yeah.
damage.
So it's better than nothing.
It is now the Griffin's turns. The first one is kind of trapped, so it's going to attack the one thing it can, and that is going to be you, Rolly.
I mean, it could attack the weapon.
You did more damage than it did.
It's also spectral, so I don't know what damage it would do.
So it's going to use its multi-attack. It's going to use one with its beak and one with its claws. Oh, yeah, that's going to hit. 21 to hit,
Ow.
and then a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, okay.
Just literally just like bounces off my glistening chest.
You take 7 points of damage. Are you raging?
I am.
All right, you take half of that. So that's 3.
Sweet.
The second one is gonna continue. What's its movement here? Oh, it's got movement. Oh, it can actually just get to you, Vera. As you can see, it starting getting closer and closer. It's gonna do a multi-attack on you as well.
Okay.
15 to hit
Miss.
and 19 to hit.
Hits barely. That's my AC.
All right, and that would be its claw. So the first one was the beak. You actually block it, and it can't actually get its beak around you to actually get to the person itself with your shield. And as you get its mouth away from you, it actually reacts by getting its claws and scraping across your cheek. That would be okay. Ooh, no. That would be
one.
15 points of damage.
Damn.
I rolled pretty high on that.
Ouch.
Ow.
Okay.
Yeah, and it got your face, so that's it hurt. A big, meaty, like griffin claw just against your cheek.
That doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Back to the top of the round. Rolly, your turn.
Ha! Your puny attacks do not hurt Broly. And I go to attack.
All right, roll me attack.
24 to hit.
That connects. Roll me damage.
10 points of damage.
Woo! Yeah. Another swipe across. You can hear a loud ah, like almost like I can't even do an eagle cry, but you do hear it cry out. Anything with your bonus action?
You better believe it. Thunderous blows, baby.
It did get a 19.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
let me have some fun. That'll be it for me.
All right, next in line, Savannah.
All right, the guys look like they have that one, and I just seen that the first griffin took a claw out of Vera, so I'm gonna shoot my bow at that one.
All right, roll me attack with the D4.
Without the D4, that's 22.
22, that connects.
Yep. Wait, does that count as a sneak attack since it hit her?
It does count as a sneak attack since the Griffin is engaged with Vera.
So that's 3d6. 13 points of damage.
Woo! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, another shot. And you're hitting just necks at this point. You're going straight for the jugular on this one too, and it sort of instinctually claws off the arrow, but you do see it seeping a little bit of blood. Anything with your movement or bonus action?
We'll just go a little bit this way, just because I don't want to sit still,
Mm-hmm.
and in there.
Okay. Next in line, Masato.
Okay. How's this one looking that's close to us?
The one that's closest to you is looking a bit haggard. You do see it has multiple gashes, and it's not looking good.
Then I will use my bonus action to pull the shadow blade out of the bag again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw it with advantage again at the Griffin, assuming he's still in the dim light.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely is. Especially since now there are multiple bodies blocking the light behind you, and the camp is starting to die a bit in terms of its fire.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This time I got a 5 as my high roll, even with advantage.
Unfortunately, that does not
Good
connect.
enough. All right. Swing and a miss. Otherwise, I'm just staying there. I like my position right now.
Almost like you grabbed a weak piece of shadow as you release this energy. It actually dissipates before it even gets further than 5 feet. Like, I grabbed a bad one.
Grip on it. Yeah.
Next, after that, Vera.
I was thinking. I'm going to guiding bolt it.
Okay. I believe it's a ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
And since you're within 5 feet, that is at disadvantage.
Oh. That's even worse. I already spent the spell slot, so I'm not gonna.
I mean, you can hit the one we're fighting and help you.
I can't get that close
How's
to
that?
it. They both fail.
What was it?
A 3 and a 2, man.
Oh,
Plus
unfortunately,
4.
yeah. Even with your D4, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, I don't think it takes anything if it doesn't. Yeah, no. So it's a wasted spell.
You actually raise up your hand, and as the light starts to leave your palm, the creature instinctually ducks down, and it goes right past one of its wings and its neck.
How far is this?
Fortunately, not hitting.
Oh, I can get to it. Because my spiritual weapon has 20 feet of movement as a bonus action. Can you move it for me? I can't actually move it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will give you command of the spiritual weapon. But,
yeah, I can't.
there you go. Saving. There you go.
There, and then it'll take an attack on him. Let's see, what dice do I want? Don't think that's gonna hit. Yeah, that's a 10.
A 10? That does not connect. Once again, the creatures are evading your attacks.
No.
It is now their turn.
My dice don't like me.
It's actually going to move in between both Rolly and Malsado and do one beak attack against Rolly and a claw against Malsado. Rolly, that would be a 10 to hit.
Misses.
Malsado, that would be a 12 to hit. You're muted right now.
My shadows.
Oh, your shadows block it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you do see as the beak goes towards you, Rolly, you duck under the way and you just see large mandibles pull away and just dodge the beak. As in reaction, it actually claws out to the right towards you, Masato, and it almost gets stopped. Almost like if you put your hand through like clay, it can't get there and it has to release.
Give me.
Back to the top of the... Oh, no, that's that one, Griffin. Now it's this one. It's going to do both attacks on you, Vera. Oh, no, double 17s.
Both miss.
No, those were natural. Those were raw rolls. I haven't added their bonus. It's going to be both 23s to hit.
Shit, yes, both hit.
So we're going to do the beak first.
I'm gonna use a sure burden on one of them.
Let's see. Beak. 6 points of damage from the beak.
I'll take that one.
And the claw. That's a good one. That'll be 11 points of piercing damage, or slashing damage from
I'm
the
gonna
claw.
use my reaction, and I'm gonna send all of it for 1 point to the big guy because he's raging, so he'll take half.
All right.
I'm not connected.
No, shared burden is different. Remember,
Oh,
we were doing it wrong.
We did do it wrong, so we're actually going to correct here
no.
Vera, instinctually, as you start to feel your blood starting to pool across these giant like talons, you reach out, and Rolly, you've felt this experience before, this connection of feelings, and Vera's asking for you to be willing to take some. Are you willing?
Do it.
All right.
Is that an act of willingness, though?
You take 1 point of damage, Vera. Let's see, I said 11 points. So that means you take 10 points of slashing damage, Rolly, reduced to half. So you take 5 points.
I am angry.
And where your bare chest was, it's clean, but now you have a slight scar across.
I'm really mad now. You tainted me.
No.
I'll say right now, Vera, your hair has turned a bright red, and Savannah, as you currently are emboldened bonded with her, you're feeling a bit of adrenaline and a bit of anger rush towards you as well. It is now Rolly's turn.
All right. I'm going to attack, but as a free action, I'm going to say to the thing, "You foul beast! Broly is your opponent here," and I'm gonna attack.
All right.
18 to hit.
That connects. Roll me damage.
Thunderous blows.
All right. It fails that one, so it'll be pushed back 5 feet, and you will take its space.
Damn it! 3 points of damage. And then I'm gonna kick it, and I'm gonna go next to Masato and say, "Leave this to me."
Ooh.
Rolly, instead of actually going for damage on this one, you actually go for more of a push, which is why your thunderous blows actually connected this time. But it is now Savannah's turn.
Griffin's still not paying attention to me?
No.
Perfect.
Fake hat. Cutie.
So again, I'm gonna shoot my
I was
bow
like,
at
we
the one
both
that
got
attacked Vera.
All right. Roll me damage. Or roll me attack with D4.
With the
Fake
D4,
kitty.
that is a natural 20.
Woo! Unnatural 20. That does connect. Roll me damage.
I come to the
Oh, that
conclusion
wasn't
that cats are camera whores because they always seem to know when it's on.
8 plus 3. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Yeah, that's a pretty heavy slash there. All right, 11. Another, you're just going for necks at this point. This one, it doesn't even have the time to actually take it out, so there's a bolt or an arrow still lodged within its throat. After you, any movement or bonus action?
Do I want to move anywhere? Yeah, I'm gonna stay there for right now.
All right. Masato, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out again and try to throw the shadow blade at the same one.
All right. Roll me attack with advantage.
Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Oh, nat 20.
With advantage, I'll take the 20.
Mm-hmm. So that's double die.
Yeah, so it's 4d8 psychic damage.
Bye, Birdie.
Let's see if this does.
14 points of damage total.
Yeah, what actually ends up happening is you release this almost, it looks like an object, but it can't, it's almost hard to see. It lodges into this creature's, like, the bottom of its neck and starts to seep upwards, and you just see bits of, like, the feathers themselves start to fall out. This creature just cannot hold any longer. Its eyes goes back, and it drops with a heavy thud.
Excellent.
Oh, worthy ally.
We're gonna have to fit it in the bag, aren't we?
All right, I turned my attention to the other one, but I'm good, just staying where I am.
All right, Vera, you are up.
I'm like right
They're
next to
mad.
it, right?
You are right next to it.
Really don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna try and do inflict wounds.
Okay, at what level?
First level.
Got it.
That might hit. 15?
That connects.
Oh, 3d10. Okay.
3d10. Holy crap. All right, here we go.
I don't really use d10 that much. Ooh, 18.
Oh, she said, ooh.
24 points.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ah.
That's that. And okay. Holy crap!
Don't
yeah,
tell me it's still standing.
it's barely standing as you place your hand onto this collection of feathers and muscle. It's about to bite you, but you release almost like a shotgun of this necrotic energy that seeps around its entire body. It reels back in pain. It is, and it almost like drops because it's a quadruped, so it drops almost like a few legs down and is struggling to get back up.
I can still hit it with my spiritual weapon.
You could still hit it with your spiritual weapon.
Damn.
Let's hope it's... Ooh, natural 20.
Jesus Christ!
Dude.
Okay.
Roll me double damage for that spiritual weapon.
2d8 plus 2. 7 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I don't know. Well, it fucked up my face, so I'm just gonna...
You're gonna fuck up its face.
I'm gonna have the
Yeah.
spiritual weapon just like hover and go through it in the middle.
It cuts through it and goes through the entire body. Instead of what you would assume to be like like gore and blood and a bit of like the internal organs of this creature, it just shines this bright sunlight and almost like starts to cauterize and just unable for this creature to even start to healing and just starts to drop and it is dead. Jesus, that's a... It had so much HP, it went down so...
That's my new dice.
Yeah.
That's my
All I
favorite.
say is sneak attack can be a motherfucker.
Goddamn.
All right, well, roll me one more perception check, everyone.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, do I still have a
8.
bolting bond now?
8. You do.
For an hour,
Yeah, Savannah, you also get
18.
to, with the D4 as well.
huh? I only got a 10,
Oh.
even with a d4.
13.
So before D4 is 18. Hold on.
What'd you get, Rolly?
13.
13.
21?
21. Savannah, you hear
Ah,
further up in the tree, it sounds like very high-pitched chirping.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I identify what it is?
Oh my god.
It sounds like baby birds. It's almost in that same vein of sound.
I think we should go, guys.
uh-oh.
We'll,
Hey.
Protecting their baby.
we'll figure out what occurs after the break. So
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We'll be back in 10 minutes so that way these guys can absorb what just happened.
Thought we take break at 4:30.
Oh, no.
No, we
2.
did last time because we started at 4:30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to take a
Remembered
10-minute
old
break.
time.
We'll be right back. Don't forget we have a giveaway going on. Type !point giveaway, as well as there'll be random messages being sent to enter. So we'll see you guys in 10.
Giveaway.
Hey everyone, we're back.
Use him for something.
Oh my god, don't pay attention to him. Don't give him any attention. If we do so, we encourage it and he'll do it more.
Give me all the attention, please.
As my old speech says, every time we come back here, break, went ahead and have ourselves some drinks. I've been sipping on this the entire campaign, so. I also encourage my players, if you wish, you can also have snacks, if you wish.
Let's see.
Hydration is key.
It is.
I have some hot tea, leftover cold coffee, cookies.
And Amber has a cat.
Yeah, he just screamed into my microphone.
Am I the only one that thought it weird that you were talking about drinks and snacks and then you mentioned the cat? Like, no, not the cat!
Well, where we left off is you guys have successfully defended yourselves from what looked to be two giant griffins who were coming in closer within your vicinity. No. At this point, the sound of chirping can be heard from further up in the tree down to the southeast of you. So the tree right next to you. We come back to our players who are currently looking up at this new predicament that they're in. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, it's the chirps.
The cat ate the birds.
Yeah.
I'm like, those chirps sound awfully like meows.
Savannah, can you get up in the tree?
Does your bag hunger?
Not for the babies.
We are not feeding it baby griffins.
I think I'm going over to the griffin that I killed, and I'm pulling off handfuls of feathers and putting them in the bag.
Perfect.
You know what? I'm not even gonna question that.
They disappear.
Yeah.
Vera, are baby griffins dangerous?
I don't think so. I mean, they'll probably nip you, but I mean, just careful.
Can I climb the tree?
Yeah, and I think you, as a tabaxi, you have a climbing speed.
Yes.
So you can. I think it's like 30 feet or something.
So I really want to say it's half of that. Hold on.
Oh, maybe 15.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything to help with the baby bird.
I mean, I vote we just let nature take its course.
No, we killed its parents because we got in the way.
We're territorial creatures. They came into our territory.
We came into its territory.
You can't prove that in a court of law.
Ice and be judge.
Oh god, she's got the whole court paid off. Oh no!
By the way, chat, you can type !chatterbox, and that has a new function.
Oh, good.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Are you gonna open the box? I guess you could do that before I start climbing.
We still have the bond up though, right?
The box slowly starts to glow, Rolly.
Oh! Oh, snap! Guys! The box is glowing. It's never done this before.
It's probably pissed because we killed that thing's parents.
Hey, that was self-defense, okay?
The box is judging us. How dare it?
It wasn't really self-defense. They just walked up to us.
Exactly. They encroached on our territory. I defended myself.
Uh-huh.
Is it self-defense if you hit first, Rolly?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes. That will stand in the court. Unless you paid them off.
Alright. Climbing speed is 20. Open, otherwise I'm going up there.
Easy enough. And it's about like 35 feet, but you can dash, so you can definitely sort of claw up this way, up the tree. There, what you do see, a collection of what looks like to be, I think you would know this, it looks like leather armor, like pieced off from like maybe other adventurers have made this giant nest 35 feet up this tree.
Pissed.
He's like, nest of armor, how dare they?
Yeah, and it's like tattered ruins of different armor. You do see like just twigs and clay and just other like mud slapped along the side. You do see what looks like maybe is like a human bone.
Are they big babies?
You do see 3 chirping, eagle face, but what looks like to be almost like an animalistic type behind that are currently just sort of sitting there chirping.
How big are they?
Oh, I would say they're. You ever seen a Mancoon or Malcoon? What is it called?
Maine Coon?
Maine Coon? Like giant cats? They're kind of like that big.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she could still pick them
Cool.
up.
So that's what I'm saying. Is it bigger than me? Like I can't pick.
No,
it up?
you could pick it up. Yeah, maybe one at a time, two at a time if you're lucky.
Can I mage hand it? Pick it up?
That's a good question. You know what? Yeah, we'll say you can. I'll say that they're less than 10 pounds.
So before I do that, I'm gonna mage hand it to pick it up to show Vera. Eh?
Grab by the scruff.
Oh, well, maybe if we just put them in the car. I don't know. I don't want to leave them here.
I say let nature run its course.
You shut up. You
Fine.
Put the baby down.
I mean, better question. How big's the nest? Like, is it too big for me to pick it up to like lower it? To
Yeah, I would say it's especially with the three babies, it would be too heavy.
I can't
for your...
make my nah. It'll probably land on it.
All right. I'm gonna use the mage hand of the one I've already have picking up and kind of like lower it down to Vera.
Sure. I think your thing does have like a 60-foot distance.
I'm gonna keep it away from my face.
But you're gonna slowly lower this like small, still developing griffin.
There's two more. Do you want the others?
Well, hold on. Let me go put this one in the damn cart.
Hold on, as you start to walk back to the cart.
Like,
18 doesn't hit, right?
No.
No, it's just nipping.
all right. Here comes two.
Oh god.
You go back.
on.
No, when I say two, that's the number two. The second one.
It doesn't connect, but it's nipping at your metal.
No.
You put it on the cart. As you put both of them in the cart, they are like falling over each other. Like they don't have equilibrium just yet, but they are aware enough to move around. They recognize each other. They definitely don't recognize you, which is why they're nipping at you.
There.
Okay, three's coming.
Oh, third one does connect. You take 2 points of damage.
Are you okay?
Actually, like
Alright,
crunches a bit of the leather part of your metallic armor and just like snaps like.
I turned to like
finger.
bat its head. Nope.
And I wouldn't be a good rogue unless I did it. I'm gonna investigate the nest. Is there anything I can take?
Roll me investigation.
21.
21. You do see what looks like to be in one of the pockets of this like stripped leathers is a pouch with 9 gold in.
If you see any food up there, you might want to throw that down because I'm not going to be its dinner.
DM, do I see food?
You don't. You see bones.
You want bones?
Well, just don't hit me in the... I'm just going to step away from the tree.
I'm just not gonna even look, just toss the bones out.
Okay. Just lands a bit, like maybe a few feet away from you, Vera.
And just throw it in the back of the car.
They start to almost do a tug of war where they're biting onto the bone, each one, and they're just pulling.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna start climbing down now.
Rolly is perplexed with this box that's glowing.
Do you open it?
Oh, baby.
Curiosity gets the better of him. He does.
This is the first time that's ever happened with Chatterbox as it's been glowing. It actually has almost like a speaker-like quality where now everyone can hear it.
Oh!
Well,
You hear, "Put the bird in the bag. It's hungry."
You see? I told you!
The bag,
It's not a bird.
it hungers.
It hungers, man.
we're not putting the baby in there.
But we have to do what the box says.
No.
Luckily for the box, it's not birds, they're griffins.
That's right. So, do we see any birds?
No.
Oh.
One flies, but is gone.
Get it.
Kill it!
So you have a trio of baby griffins at your side. They will be. I mean, it's still sort of the beginning of the night, so you do still need a rest if you want to still do it here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
It's probably safe here now.
You can't do calm... Can you...
Probably is.
You can't do calm emotions on an animal, huh?
I think you can. What does it say?
It says each humanoid, so I don't think I can.
They're not human.
Probably not. No.
So, what time of day is it?
I will say it's late. It's like maybe 11 p.m.
So then we can't hunt. I was gonna say maybe we can feed them.
I mean, I have some rations.
Well, there you go. Feed him your rations.
I'll throw some rations in there.
Immediately, because the rations you have are like wrapped up in these like nice cloths.
Well, I would have taken them out.
Oh, and then you dump it into the cart,
I'm not
and then you start.
like here.
So they have rations and bones. I think they'll be good for the night, but I mean, this is cute and all. What are we doing with them?
So as they're eating, I'm gonna pet them.
Make me an animal handling check.
Maybe we could train them or something and then trade them off to somebody. I mean, if we're going home or like near my home, they can go there.
You're going to Cleveland City. 17. Not bad. All but one, kind of like you start to approach and you're sort of calming them down. One is constantly beaking around, but the other two have sort of stopped and is just sort of watching you as you move your hand a bit. And you pet it and just sort of, it's not attacking you now, unlike it with Vera, but...
Good job, farm boy.
Yeah, do what I can.
I'm gonna take a nap away from the cart.
This was your... Okay.
I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna sleep in there with them.
Don't worry, little guys. You see that girl? What color is your hair, Vera?
I think it's still red.
It's still probably red.
Yeah, you see that crazy woman with the red hair? She killed your parents, but you know, we'll take care of you. You know, good. Yeah, just keep eating. Yeah.
Okay, and with that, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna take my bag. I'm gonna go to the fire. I'm gonna roll out my mat.
Okay.
Same.
All right, we have Savannah, Vera is going to bed. Rolly, I'm assuming you're staying up a little bit.
I'm gonna heal in the
Correct.
face.
Malsado, are you gonna help Rolly on watch, or are you just gonna go to bed at this point?
I mean, I do want a long rest eventually. I can stay up and keep an eye out for a little bit just to see if we get any more trouble, but then I want to complete the long rest.
All right, so Malsado, Rolly, go ahead and roll me perception checks. Rolly, you do it so with disadvantage since it's night. Malsado, I know what you have, so you could see infinitely.
17.
17.
16.
16. With disadvantage?
14 was my lowest roll.
Not bad, man. Yeah, it seems fairly quiet now. The only sound you hear, the occasional chirping from one baby griffin. But other than that, nothing really catches your eye, especially Malsado, as you're currently still, your eye pattern is still pretty erratic. Looking around.
I could like to do something.
Yes.
I'd like to reach into my bag of rations and pull something out.
Okay.
I'd like to give it to the one that's chirping.
Oh, you're gonna give it a ration?
Specifically that one.
Make me another animal handling check with advantage this time.
15.
That one starts to calm.
As it's eating, I'm gonna pet it again and say, "You see that crazy cat lady? She shot your dad in the neck several times. Remember this. But I feed you because I love you.
Uh-huh.
But
remember the name Rolly, your savior."
And they start to calm, and especially well-fed now. You get the sense that maybe night starts to take over for them, and they start to go to bed. We'll go into the next round of watch. Vera and Savannah, if you want to, if they awaken you, you can now do your perception checks.
Okay.
That wasn't great at all. That's a 10.
Mine was a 13.
You feel fairly confident there's nothing around.
I'm just gonna go peering at the chicks. I'm not gonna touch him.
Roll me a stealth check.
Ah.
Yeah. With disadvantage.
Wrong
since
one.
Oh.
Should have just let me do it.
2.
2. As you walk, you actually are unaware of the armored boot that you're wearing, and you actually kick the cart.
Uh-oh.
And they just...
Oops.
Not enough to wake up Rolly or Malsado, but now you guys are going to go to bed kind of annoyed, because this is going to be a thing.
Wait. Because I saw Vera do it. I'm going to take out a ration and shh, be quiet. Quiet. Look, ration?
Roll me an animal handling check.
Is that wisdom or intelligence?
That's a wisdom.
Damn it. Ooh, not 20 though.
Oh! they're not full, but definitely the scent of food kind of does calm them down a little bit, and they kind of calm, and then kind of slink back into their own feathered top
There
area.
you go. I just kind of break them to little pieces and kind of like go like that in there.
Yeah, they nip a little bit. But you guys have a long rest, and it's now the next morning.
Yay!
And now we have 3 fucking baby chicks.
Yeah, and they don't awaken you guys because there is food left over from Savannah that they didn't eat throughout the night, but they do awaken and they start to nibble at a bit of the food left over. So it's not loud.
So here's the thing. I'm all okay with this. We can now have cubs, as Whirly would say, but now we can't sit in the cart. So we're walking.
I mean, we could sit on like one each on the horse, and Masato could probably sit up there with Rolly.
So just
Right now, Savannah's very much. They're lucky. They're cute. That's all I gotta say with this right now.
I will say that if you want to sit on the horses, I don't think the horses will be able to lift, like basically hold your direct weight as well as pull. You know, it'd be awkward for them.
If one of us sit back there with the griffins, will they try to attack or try to nip?
Probably.
Man,
You got a feeling.
You know what? I'm gonna take my chances because I am lazy. Savannah hops in the back with the cart.
All right.
Good babies.
Who hasn't rolled yet? Vera, roll me a d8 as you guys start to travel. And I'm going to roll just 3 d20s for you, Savannah, as they start to nip at you.
6.
A 13, oh no, sorry, an 11, a 9, and a -1.
They all miss.
They're just nipping, but you have a bit of your dagger at the hilt, and they just start nipping at that, and you're just like, back. What'd you roll?
A 6.
A 6. All right. As you start to move forward closer to Cleveland City, there's a slight fog. Nothing too crazy that would obscure a lot of your view, but you do see far in the distance now as you start to the area itself starts to be less tree, like less dense in tree. 2 wooden posts and a wooden bridge, a rope bridge, that goes off for about 20 feet off to the other side. And as you get closer and closer to this bridge, you do hear the sound of rushing water. Mm-hmm. Not like a rapid river, but like just the soft sound of
just water.
I think we got a river, guys.
Is there a bridge?
If you were to look on the map, you do see where the water
bridge
cuts in between these 2 spaces.
He didn't say if it was rickety or not. Does it look rickety?
So I'm assuming we reached the bridge.
You do reach the bridge at this point. So I will say that you do stop right at where the post is, where the beginning of the bridge. And yeah, right now, Vera, you're rolling an investigation check.
Nose twitch.
Got it. Yeah, you're doing guidance.
I don't think that's good
what?
enough.
She's doing investigation to see how stable the bridge is.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong stat. That's a 12. I don't think I
12.
glean much.
You look it over, you're not entirely sure. You do see like some of the rope looks, it could be in better condition, but it doesn't look horrible.
Mm.
Yeah, but we're going over with the wagon with 3 fucking baby griffins.
Here, I'll give it a try. I'll cross it.
Oh boy.
All right. Do you do so like in a fast motion? Do you take your time?
I try to put weight behind my steps.
Okay, so you're carefully doing it.
No. I'm.
Oh, you're purposely trying to. Okay.
I'm testing it.
You take a few steps. I would say by the 13th one, your foot crashes through. And you grab onto the rope, bring yourself back up.
That's a bad one. Okay.
You continue on.
You continue.
It seems like that was the only one. As you finally get across, you're 20 feet away from your party.
Does the cart fit through the bridge?
It does.
All right, bring it on in.
Maybe not all together.
I'm gonna crawl from the back into rolly seats, and I'm like, grab the rein. I guess I'll take it.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling check without rolly. We'll see what happens.
Oh lord.
Good luck.
That's not good. 10?
10. All right. You start to move forward.
Oh.
The horses seem a little apprehensive, but with your command, they start to move forward. And you can hear the sound of hoofs on wood, slow. And the sound of wooden wheels slowly going over, and you do hear as the wheel sort of sinks into that one board that Rolly snapped, and it goes over. I would like everyone to make me just a dex check. We're going to do a group thing. And I'm taking into account your 10 that you rolled for the horses.
Okay.
15.
I do not think I did. I'm not Dexter.
What'd you get, Masato?
15.
15?
13.
13. Okay, all right. 15, 10,
I got
15.
8.
8.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Hold on, this is going to get close.
That makes sense, to be honest.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you barely... The DC for a group check was going to be 71. Or 70. You guys got 71. Jesus. As you guys continue on, you do see the one board that Rolly broke snap and fall. As it hits the water, you do see something like almost like multiple bodies of whatever is down there come over and then sort of take the board underneath.
Like a gator?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm not throwing that thing around.
Don't know. That's a 7.
7.
Don't know.
Something's underneath the water. But you guys finally get past the last quarter of the bridge and you guys are finally on the other side.
We did it. Huzzah!
All right, we'll say
Close.
that. Yeah. We'll say you guys continue on.
Mm-hmm.
That was better than my idea. I'm like, well, why don't we just swim through across the water? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope.
I think I'd probably sink. So no. Alright, keep going.
You guys continue on. We're going to reach the second night. I believe, Savannah, you haven't rolled a d8. Why don't you roll me a d8?
4?
4. As you light your camp, get your bedrolls out, I want one of you guys to minus a ration, as you still have to feed the griffins unless you want them to chirp all night.
Nope. All minus that.
Okay.
Here, Vera, give me your ration.
No, I'm giving it.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
She's the only one who hasn't fed them yet.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Twitchy.
Okay, you're twitching. You're giving yourself guidance.
Wait, hey guys, I'm gonna whisper to the rest of the party. Hey guys, notice she's twitching?
It's just
She does
my
his
nose.
nose. She does like a twitch of the nose.
I think it's just her allergies.
Man, we really need to get her
14?
looked at.
Probably not that great. But I probably don't get too nipped.
1 nips you for 2 points of damage.
No, that's alright.
God! And they're more interested now in the food, but they still don't fully trust you.
Well, I pet the 2 that didn't nip me.
At this point, it starts to rain.
Ah.
Ah, fuck. What's around us?
Can I sleep under the cart?
You can if you wish.
I'm more worried about the babies. So, what's around us?
There's a couple of trees. There is a rock formation that doesn't really offer much in
roll
terms
it
of
underneath the tree.
coverage.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna try to roll it under the most, well, I guess umbrella tree or
so like a
shaded tree?
thick canopy
Yeah.
for the tree.
Yeah.
Sure, roll it that way. Some drips, but mainly on the outside. You guys are trying to keep warm. It's going to be a rough night, but you can go through it.
Anyone has a tent?
don't have a tent, but I have a net,
Oh,
which
yeah,
I
you do have
I
that.
got the greatest idea. I'm gonna go outside the entrance of this little opening.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any other
Opening?
the cave
Whoa.
thingy we're in?
Oh no,
You're
there was
underneath
like
a
a
tree.
rock formation on the
It's just
surface.
a rock formation.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You guys are sleeping underneath a tree, as far as I understand it.
Got it. Okay.
Wait, but if you have a net, we could probably throw some branches on it to make another covering.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Nice. All right. With some elbow grease put into it, you can make another sort of covering.
Mm-hmm.
And you could
Keep
put the
yourself
fire under
dry.
that. There we go.
I think we need to get a cover for this damn wagon.
We do eventually need to get a cover for the wagon.
Who's gonna take first watch? Rolly? Anyone helping him?
I'll go with him.
All right, Vera. Either both of you roll a perception check. Of course, Rolly you do with disadvantage, or Rolly you roll straight, or Vera you roll with advantage.
Vera, you got this. I believe in you. Don't let me down. No pressure.
No pressure
None.
whatsoever.
None at all.
That's not that great, but 13.
13. As you currently are kind of snuggling around, you just hear the sound of rainfall. Nothing catches your view. We'll move on to the... Unless you want to say something, we'll move on to the next watch party. Who do you wake up? Do you just do Savannah alone, or do you wake up Masato to help?
I'll wake them both, but I'm gonna wake up Masato gingerly because I'm not sure how he is when he's awoken.
You were kind of
Just
shook and awake, Masato.
lightly tapped.
Yeah, I think my eyes just snap open and I sit straight up and then like don't say anything, but I get up and say, okay, I understand. It's
It's like the
time
entertainment.
for watch.
I'm gonna give
Time for
part of my
watch.
rations to the little babies.
Okay. They trust you, so there is no roll needed.
And I pet them again.
They
And
all...
then I'm gonna whisper into one of them, do you see that guy with the beard? Yeah, he killed your parents too. But I love
true.
you. I love you. That's right, my pretties.
It's gonna be wonderful to see how that bites us in the ass. Anyways.
So, it is Savannah and
Quite
Masato.
literally.
Roll me perception checks.
I have a +2. Is Savannah's better than that?
+4.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage then. I'll help.
So 19. We'll take the 19.
Very good. As you currently two are sort of keeping an eye out, fairly close to the campsite with everyone else to keep warm, you do see a darkened figure past your sight, Savannah, that is slowly walking. Masato, as Savannah sort of points this out to you, since I believe you could see up to 120 feet?
I don't have devil's sight, so I just have normal dark vision, so it's 60 feet dark vision.
Okay. We'll say then that she points it out and you do see this as well. You do hear... And it starts to get kind of close to you all, enter in a little bit of the light, and you do see what looks like to be a black bear.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
That just...
The babies.
Where? Oh, go ahead.
Are the other people still sleeping?
Yeah.
All right, I want to like kick the cart really hard to wake up the birds, to wake up everybody else.
Okay, as you kick the cart, let me see what happened. The bear actually reels back a bit, kind of frightened that there was more beings than it was aware of, and starts to book it into the forest. Everyone is
Perfect.
awoken by the chirps of birds.
Oh.
Or at least whatever the sound of griffins would make. It sounds like a bird.
What? What happened? What's going
That
on?
was
I
easy.
thought you
That's
fed
it.
them.
I did.
Stop. There was a bear.
Oh. So why'd you have to wake
Masato's
them
just
up?
like pointing off into the woods. It's a
I
bear.
mean, they got rid of the bear.
How big was it?
Enormous.
Let's not kill any more things, because I'm not putting a baby bear in the cart next.
Don't give me ideas.
It's just it's the works of nature, man.
Our lovely cart turns into a zoo. I'm gonna take out a ration and just crumble it back in there. It's like, shh, go back to sleep, guys.
None of them peck at you.
Yay.
Jesus.
So I have to bring this up. Like, we should probably wake up early the next morning, to get some food to replenish our rations, guys.
Yeah, don't forget. How are you guys doing in rations?
Oh, we have 10 days worth in our explorer's pack.
Okay.
Well, my explorer's pack.
We'll say as night Rolly, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say, wake me up anyway, so it doesn't cost us any rations.
You want to go hunt?
I'll go hunt.
Okay.
That's right.
Go hunt.
Night comes once again, takes you all. Malsado, as you start to fall unconscious, back to sleep, letting Savannah sort of take the last edge of watch, you find yourself in a black void. Looking around, you do find your bag off on the side. It almost feels like you're walking on like sand. As you pick up your bag, your breath starts to increase. Your chest is almost pounding, and as you look down, your bag is doing the same. You recognize this. Take a slow breath, deep, and the bag does the same. By instinct, you know it wants more.
It hungers.
And you've done this once before in the past. You didn't want to, but you know whatever the bag wants, you must provide.
Mm-hmm.
You open the bag, stick your head in. And in the past, you would forget things. You would forget the color of, the first toy you received as a child, or you would forget maybe, parts of like schooling or your childhood, or maybe what you did the last week. This is something different.
Mm-hmm.
Boons given to you is very rare when you are given gifts. Generally, your patron wants things, doesn't generally give you things. Besides, of course, the pact that you've had with it. You start to almost get shot with visions. This fuzzy picture that you've had of this gnomish individual starts to become more clear.
Mm-hmm.
A gift. Goggles. White hair. Small. You see the wrinkles on this individual's face. You see that the goggles themselves are golden with this greenish tint of the lens. You know exactly what he looks like now. And at this point, you know that there's a list that your bag has. Currently, the ruby's on it. But you get a strong feeling that this gnome is on that list.
Mm.
He's important now.
Mm-hmm.
And your patron is not happy that he did this and got one of his own.
Mm-hmm. Not happy either.
And as you are about to release the bag, the final vision that you get, like a puff of smoke in water, is a chest full of gold and one shard of a ruby that's glowing, expecting. As you remove it, you awaken and it's morning.
Well, it's clear what we need to do. I'm just saying this out loud as I wake up. It's clear what we need to do.
You mean hunt?
Hey, you didn't scream at birds for once, given that we have babies. Rolly.
We must hunt for the ruby and win in the Colosseum, and also hunt down that gnome.
No. I just kind of look at him like, do you know the gnome?
I can describe every wrinkle in his face, but no, I do not know where he is. The bag will lead the way.
Really? Every wrinkle
Yes.
on his face?
Yes.
Can you draw?
No, I'm bad at drawing. He holds up where he's missing the fingers.
Can you describe what wrinkle number 327 looks like?
Where do you start counting from?
I would say from probably from a southwestern point, and we go up diagonally.
It looks
like a curve.
Wrinkly.
Fascinating. What an apt description.
Talk with those birds to nip him in the head.
Well, what time in the morning is it?
It's early. I would say it's like 5 in the morning, or probably even earlier than that. Since you're the one who wanted to get up this early. So if you're gonna go hunting, roll me a survival check to see what you can produce.
Cool. 21.
21. Much like the pack of rabbits that Milsato found about a day ago, you do see some of them sort of eating a bit of leaves on next to a bush. Holding your axe, you reel back. Roll me an attack roll. Just I want to see what occurs.
The bunny filleted itself.
16.
Oh yeah. Through one of the rabbit's necks, you cleanly, decapitate it, and now you have a body of a rabbit.
How long did this entire process take?
I would say it took about an hour, so your other companions are starting to wake up as the sun starts to rise.
I'd like to do one more.
All right, roll me another survival check. This time with disadvantage, because now the wildlife is a little more wary.
Damn it, 9.
9. You search for another half hour, and it's generally you would see some signs, and you do see almost like skittering around, but can't really track anything right now.
How big is the body of the rabbit?
A fully grown rabbit, which pretty big.
Okay, I'll take it.
Wild rabbits are huge.
I'll take it back to the little campsite we have, and then on the way back, I'm gonna try to find a very thick, tree branch.
Okay, easy enough. You guys are in sort of the wilderness. You could definitely find a branch of a tree, snap it off.
Gonna sharpen it, skewer the body after I've skinned it, and then I'm gonna roast it.
Okay, with the remaining of the campfire starting to die out, you do use the remaining fire to cook a bit of the rabbit. So we'll say you do have an additional ration.
I'm going to take that ration and I'm going to feed it to the bibis.
Okay, you start to pull chunks of the meat off, as well as the coat. Obviously, you toss that to the side and you start to throw it into the cart. They start to nip at it, eating. And Vera, as you are waking up and starting to look closely at the griffins, roll me an animal handling check. I'm just gonna see what occurs, how this plays out.
If this helps, as I'm feeding them, I'm gonna say, "See, this is Vera. She killed your mom.
Hey.
Or dad. What?
You didn't roll that 4. Roll a 4.
Huh?
Roll the 4. I saw you drop it.
Yeah, I did. I'm twinkling. Hold on. I don't know what this is. That's not good either way. That's an 11.
Okay. One tries to nip at you, but it can't breach your armor. But its attention gets caught by the smoking meat that Rolly is starting to throw into the cart itself.
One day it'll like me.
By the way, the inside of this cart is looking pretty gross. They've been kind of crapping in this space for a while now. You see bits of molting and feathers.
Maybe you need to take them out for walks, or I don't know what the.
How do you take care of griffins?
I don't know. This is not my thing. This is like a sister or brother thing.
Actually, just to see what's gonna happen, Rolly, give me the rope.
Oh yeah.
Why? What do you want with my rope?
Just give me the rope.
Just give her the rope.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Damage my rope and I hurt you.
I'm gonna kind of make a leash and wrap it around one griffin.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to walk.
They're still a bit young, not able to you can see that they're still trying to they're almost doing the cowboy thing where it's they're doing
so they
wide
can't
steps.
Really walk at all.
They're doing wide steps. They're following you, but they're not as quick as you are. But you are essentially walking A griffin.
A griffin. Okay, that would.
Brought to you by Arcane Focus, guys.
Yeah, welcome to. I didn't expect this to happen. You never do.
I mean,
did anyone remark on the state of the cart being all dirty?
Yeah.
Or are we just noticing it?
You were just noticing it after a few days' time.
Noticing.
Especially since it rained too, and now it's like wet and sloshy. It's weird. It's gross.
It's like nature's cleaner.
Yeah.
All right, Mostead doesn't care.
Jumping in.
I mean, we could take it back to the river to rinse it, but
nah.
You can burn it clean.
I just look at him like, what?
I mean, we could feed it to the bag.
The bag doesn't want that right now. I will let you know.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought the bag hungered, but okay, I guess.
I don't know if I'm more confused by the bag not wanting it or the bag not wanting it right now. Okay.
I think we need to find a farm or something that can take care of these things.
A griffin farm, yes.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. Aren't you a little cutie?
Does it get better?
It misses.
Damn.
It only does so because it's uncomfortable as you're starting to pull it along.
All right. I'll put you back in the cart.
All right.
Needs more training.
You guys continue on. Oh, sorry.
I'm like, we should name them.
No, we should not do that.
If you name it, then we're gonna keep it, and then what are we gonna do with it?
I'm only going to tell you this is your idea.
I didn't want to leave them there so something bigger could kill them. It's not their fault.
idea.
Your idea. Remember, we all said let nature take its course.
Well,
Actually,
you wanted to knock the
said
shit out of its parents first. I just wanted their parents to fly away.
Yeah, they flew away, and then what happened? They flew back.
All right, Mom and Dad, let's go.
Gotta
First
understand
off,
how cubs work.
no.
As you continue along the dirt path, the path itself starts to go upwards, almost like you're going up a small hill. And as you start to continue forward, a loud bell can be heard far into the distance, echoing across this entire land. From beyond the trees and the hilltop, the first thing you see as the lip of the hill starts to come into view, you see far in the distance, hundreds of feet away, is a large rock, like the top of a rock. And as you start to get up, and now you can see an entire city, and the rock itself is a large boulder, hundreds of feet high, with what looks like to be a carved out bell tower inside. Further down from that, you do see a bustling city, numerous buildings, and and what you can assume to be figures, as it's currently so far away, you could just see dots moving from place to place. Further west, easily can be seen, is a large circular coliseum. From this distance, you can see that it's made out of this lighter colored rock or stone covered by this almost black stone that makes a symbol of an eclipse. Off on the side, you see multiple flagpoles with different colors and symbols. Far to the north, you do see Evergrey Lake that this city is adjacent to. The bell rings again, far from the distance. You can hear it ringing across the land, but you essentially have made it to Clayton City.
Yay! We're here, boys. Let's do this.
I think Malsado points at the Colosseum and he says, "Do you think that's the Colosseum?"
That's the Colosseum.
Would I know if it's the Colosseum?
You and Savannah
Have we ever seen a Colosseum before?
Savannah and Rolly are very familiar with this Colosseum.
I'm like,
Okay.
Rolly, I'm like, this is where we met. So yes, we know.
That's right. All those. That's where the curse happened. Okay.
So there's a few places that you know, Rolly, offhand, because you spent the most time here than any other player. There are a few inns, a few pubs. There is the Gray Deer Inn. There is the Quick Drumstick, the Champ Seat, which is an expensive tavern bar that is exclusive to participants and fighters. and of course, they're friends. There is also the Copper Cup, which is a fairly normal inn, has a bar. It's pretty nice. You're also aware where your mentor is, who lives behind the champ seat.
Well, first and foremost, got to figure out what we're gonna do with these younglings.
That's true.
Hey, you think Harvey will want him?
I don't know.
I mean,
they could be useful.
Yeah, and he's into nature and stuff, so maybe he knows. I don't know.
I mean, I guess we could ask, or we could see if maybe he knows where.
Yeah.
And, like I said, let nature take its course. I could have taken the Anakin route, but no, here I am.
I don't
Shut
even know
up,
what
you
that
call
means,
them
but-
your babies.
I call them the babies.
The babies.
So where to first?
Yeah. First, let's get a room.
Where are we gonna put them?
They might have a carrot, a stable.
We have a net.
No.
I
No,
mean, come on.
like,
Okay,
leave
okay.
leave them in the cart with the net over them.
No.
What?
Okay, we are in the main city. There is a coliseum. They use animals in the coliseum. I'm pretty sure we could find somewhere we can stash them for a while.
Yes. Do you know why they use animals in the Colosseum, though?
For
They're
death.
not for that.
They can be raised for that.
Don't put them there.
Look.
We just need
Get
to
a
find
room
a.
and we'll figure this out later.
I was just gonna say maybe find a stable and put them there.
That's all I said.
We'll go with that.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check. You can do so with advantage with your party helping you, Vera.
Cool.
Yes, you can twitch.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna roll a second dice. That's a natural 20.
Oh, there you go. It would have taken you some time, but with some direction with Rolly, Rolly being very familiar with Cleveland City, there is a stable south of the city, close to that giant bell tower that's made out of that giant boulder. You do walk forward, and it does look like a standard, wooden stable with a barn in the back. One of the farmers or the worker hands are there, sort of just chewing on something. He sees you come in. Oi, hey, welcome. Looking to stash the cart?
Yeah, and what's in the cart?
What's in the cart?
I just take out one of the baby's griffins.
Oh! The Colosseum is that way.
No, we don't.
No. We're not selling them. We just need somewhere to put them for a day or so.
What do I feel? Do they eat? Wait.
They eat meat.
We'll pay you for the meat.
Okay.
They're a bit nippy.
Oh,
Nippy.
this
That's
is
not
beyond my. Okay, if you want me to take care of these little ones and stash the cot, I'm gonna 15 gold.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 30 gold, and you mention this to no one.
30 gold. I'll hold them for 3 days, nothing longer.
And clean the cart.
Kind of looks back. Bean looks back to you.
I'll put in an extra 10. Clean the cart.
All right, I feel better with that. Yeah.
Damn, this guy's getting rich. I do that.
Yeah. All right, I'll do that. Yeah. Leave them in the cot. Is there like a cover?
Oh no, but if you know where to get
It's a
one.
net.
That'll
Get a
do.
cover for the cart
Oh,
while we're at it.
tell you what. I'll pay for that, and you pay me afterwards. You come back for the cart.
Sounds
Sounds
like a
good.
plan.
Right. You can almost hear him mutter underneath his breath, what the fuck?
One more thing before we leave. Mention this to no one.
It's gonna be hard to hide this, but I won't say a word.
You're a smart man. Now potentially a rich man. You'll figure it out.
It definitely made my evening, my morning. Thank you. This is the weirdest part of his day.
Be nice to them.
The last thing you hear as you start to walk away from the stables is, ah, shit!
I told you, they're nippy.
Ah! I'm bleeding!
You should probably wear some gloves. Just saying.
Watch they kill him.
Hey, but if they kill him, then that means that we don't have to pay. So there you go.
Well, you already
You
did
didn't
pay.
We paid. We gotta pay him up front.
Then
We pay for everything but the cover.
Come get the gold off his corpse.
Exactly. We have a rogue.
That's not wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
So you've successfully paid to have your baby griffins be looked at, and for your cart to be cleaned, and for this guy to go out to what you can assume to be a carpenter to see what they can do to build something. And they're going to watch for 3 days max. After that, they'll dump this thing somewhere.
No.
All right.
Mal
So-
could have cleaned the cart at any time with magic, but he's happier that this guy got paid to do it.
That makes it worse. How dare
I
you?
just look at him
If somebody
like,
had
now you
complained,
said that.
Malsado might have done something.
Oh,
but it
yeah,
didn't
there you
bother
go.
him. Yeah,
You're right. That's why no one, you asked if anyone was saying anything, and no one said
Yeah.
anything, so.
doesn't bother him.
Alrighty. So now that we've secured the cart thing, we should go get a room.
All right, so there's the gray deer, the quick drumstick, the champ seat. Actually, no, that's just a bar. Or the copper cup.
Okay, the copper cup, the gray deer, and the what?
The quick drumstick. And there is also Hannah's. And it's not
Which
an
of
inn,
these?
which is your half work.
Hannah?
Which of these has a restaurant in it?
Oh, all of them mainly. You know, they're
Okay.
they're all bars. They all have a bar section of the building. They all
Better
serve
question,
food.
Rolly. Which one of these places you have a tab at?
Which one of these places do I have a tab at?
Oh, the champ seat.
Oh, the really expensive one.
Mm-hmm.
Of
But
course.
I leave a certain lifestyle, okay?
The farm boy.
You
with the
remember a
certain
lot that
lifestyle.
your trainer would pay for most of your meals.
I don't tell them that.
Yeah.
Even though, like Vera just said, the farm boy had expensive taste. That's interesting.
See, it all ties together.
No, it doesn't. Anyway.
Shut up.
All right. All right. So I assume you head to the champ seat.
I guess.
As you walk closer, it is surrounded by multiple buildings with alleyways on both sides. You do see there are like bottles thrown askew down the alleyways, but as you go further closer to the bar itself, there is a sign that does say the champ seat. There is a corner, like an illustration of a corner of a coliseum with a lion striking outwards. As you enter in, you do get a nod of recognition from basically the bouncer in the front, and sort of gives you a nod and sort of points to the rest of your party and is like, "These guys with you?"
I give him a nod.
Okay. As you walk past him, he goes, "Hi, by the way, Hannah's been talking, or at least asking for you."
Yeah, I'll see her eventually.
No, you do. Taps you back. You continue in.
Before I walk in, I'm gonna stop like mid walk and say, "Hey, question for you. I'm thinking of a nickname. What do you think would be work?"
You're thinking of a stage name finally?
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
I don't know, Barnwell. What are you known for? You do anything special?
I was thinking Broly the Brute.
It hasn't been taken yet.
Not sure if it just rolls off the tongue though. What do you think?
Broly the Brute. That can work.
Yay, nah, eh.
Give it some time. See if it grows on you.
Fair enough. Thanks for your time.
Lets you pass. Everyone else comes in. The bar itself is not as large as you were expecting. It's actually quite small. Only about 4 tables in here with a bar section. It's not as packed as some other bars you've been to. There are some individuals to the side. Some of them you do recognize, Rolly. Some of them you don't. You know, a group of ladies are currently occupying one table. A lone head pokes up, and he walks towards you. Rolly gives you a handshake. you now have reconnected with Harvey.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, Rolly! Hey, it just took you a while. The competition's gonna happen in a day or two. I didn't think you were gonna show.
I said I'd be here.
Mostead, what you do see is a human, light skin, no shirt, but you do see numerous tattoos, almost like tribal tattoos across his arm. His hair has been braided with bits of like flower and leaves to just these numerous like brown braids that reach downwards.
Okay, I think Malsado waits for a good time to not be overtly rude, but very much wants to ask anyone who looks like they know what they're talking about for tips for winning in the Coliseum.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know anything about like the rules or how it works or anything like that. How do you win?
The humanoid or human turns. Is that your fourth?
Yeah, little straggler we found. Got potential.
This guy walks to you. Malsado gives you a handshake. Harvey, nice to meet you.
Gives a handshake and then takes his hands back and then holds up 2 hands and 4 total fingers. Say, I'm the 4th.
This guy's seen some shit. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do you win? Well, you've got to be better than the rest. First of all, it's a team match, so it's gonna be 4 versus 4. Depending on how many people sign up, will sort of depend on how long you guys fight.
Is it to the death?
No, there are some rules.
No.
Yeah, you.
Malsado's slightly disappointed.
There are.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there are no killing allowed. If you do a fatal blow, you are disqualified and even possibly, depending on the circumstance, arrested. There have been some changes to the arena, Rolly, that I just found out today. They don't have ring outs anymore. They actually started to cover a bit of the dirt path around the Coliseum with something new. I'm not entirely sure.
Huh.
I know Hannah's been very much involved with the creation of it, so you may want to ask her. But that's going on. Other rules, no potions of healing or any other item that outside of natural abilities can heal is allowed. And all magic items must be checked. And allowance will be on a case-by-case basis.
Oh, so finally we can get rid of all those pesky spellcasters. Good. Those guys are too overpowered, man.
You do realize that's what... Never mind.
Good luck, man.
You guys will be fine.
Taps you on the
How
back.
much rest is there between rounds?
I don't know. They did change a few things. Before it was immediate. Right after your opponents have finished fighting, you would go into the next round, and they would continue on from there. It'd basically be a triathlon type of scenario. But they've been talking about having some intermediate fights in between to keep the crowd going and to make the event longer. I don't know.
And about this no killing policy, how close are we allowed to get to killing someone to not be disqualified?
Well, I mean, I don't know any other definition of death than death. If you're talking about...
We can knock them unconscious?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. That will work.
Okay. You
Big smiles from Malsado.
Starts to lean towards you, Rolly.
Got this figured out. Okay.
You got a wild friend here.
My friends are all wild, if you haven't noticed.
That's a good point. Yeah. It's nice to see you guys, Vera, Savannah.
Harvey, don't happen to want a lot of baby griffins, do you?
Oh, right. We're doing this right now.
I'm sorry?
Listen.
You like griffins?
You do like
Harvey...
griffins?
Well, I mean, they're kind of a hassle when they're an adult. Do you have baby ones?
Harvey, I need your help. So I
This
was hoping
genius...
to bring this up later. But, yeah, we're camping outside and kind of ran into a griffin nest. So, in self-defense, we killed the griffins, but apparently they had babies.
Oh, he just starts laughing.
So I said, I said what every other normal person would say and say, let nature take its course,
Well,
kill or be killed.
I appreciate nature can be cruel. I appreciate you keeping the followings of the Wild Mother in mind, but man, you found yourself in a situation.
These two.
Yeah,
Shut up! You attacked its parents, and that's why we're in this first place.
Semantics. We're not going to get into that right now. The point is, they didn't want to leave him there, so now we need to pawn them off on some place or some
pawn
person.
Them off. He doesn't mean pawn. We're trying to find him loving homes,
sure.
right?
I have a friend. Sure. I have a friend in the who lives near the Lunar Coliseum up in the Estivus domain. I can give him a ring, send him a letter and see if he'd like to take him off your hands. He runs basically like an animal type of shop where he trains beasts and tries to sell them off.
For what?
I don't know. It's very rare that you find a loving home for such a creature. I mean, you can maybe... Tell you what, give me a day and I'll see if I can come up with anything for you guys.
I tried to tell them, but no.
Shut up, Rolly.
There's probably the Zuri Islands. The Zuri Islands are nothing but kill or hunt or be hunted type of scenario. You can dump them in there. It's like a wild, free area.
Oh, wow.
And then they will be killed, which was a problem for these two.
Yeah.
They're such gems.
How young are they?
They can't walk.
They could barely walk.
They're not gonna last long.
Mm-hmm. So either find them a home or we're stuck with pet griffins. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, you don't know like a crazy instead of cat lady, like griffin lady, and
No, I'm sorry.
Griffin lady.
I don't know. Hello.
Okay. All griffin ladies get eaten.
Feywild.
Yes.
I've seen weirder shit than what we're dealing with right now.
Tell you what, I have an idea. Let me contact a few people, and man, you guys are weird.
Is there any place to send a letter around here?
Yeah, we have a city hall where you can send letters.
Okay, go send another freaking letter.
Well, would you like to join us? You can meet my sister.
You have a sister?
I'd be delighted to. However, we're kind of on a time crunch right now because we have some stuff to do. We got to get these things off our hands in like 3 days or something.
Sure.
And I have to also talk to that old bag.
Yeah, she's been talking.
Malsado is like confused and thinks you're talking about his bag for a second.
No. Humanoid bag.
Not your bag.
A person.
Okay. All right. Well, let me know.
She's in the back, you know that, right?
Fine. Let's just get this over with. All right, guys, feel free to drink and be merry. I will be right back. 4 drinks on his tab.
One of the bartender, who's like this elven man, looks up. All right, 3 drinks on Barnwell.
And as I walk past, do I see another bartender?
There's only one. It's such a small bar. There's only one.
Okay. And I'm gonna whisper to that guy as I'm walking away. She's buying though.
So you're not your tab?
I'll get the next one. She's buying this one.
Okay, first round on them. I'll let them know.
Don't let them know. It'll be funner that way.
Don't
worry. I'll talk to them.
Kind of like holds his. Not sure, but you do walk out. You do go around the alleyway where you do kick some of the bottles that have been left there behind. What you do walk around to is a small 5-foot wall, or to you it's small, with metal grates jutting outwards in different directions with looks like to be vines and growth that is curled over and sort of just covering this entire grate with a covering and sort of a barrier. You walk around the bar and go into this small yard-like space. Along the yard, it is messy. There is weeds, patches of grass that haven't grown fully. You do see there are multiple rocks of different sizes that have white chalk marks on them. One says 5 pounds, the other one says 10 pounds, the last one says 100, with a couple others that are sort of placed off on the side. there is something you've seen before in Harvey's place. On a chain hanging from the roof is a leather bag. It's sort of moving in the wind. You do see a door that's currently wide open to this small little hut and area that you do know where Hannah calls her own.
I'll walk in there. As I walk in there, I'm gonna knock and say, "Where you at, old bag? I'm back."
There is no response, but you do see far in the corner. You do see Hannah sort of really like falling asleep, holding with a bottle in her hand against her chest, and just sort of asleep, bit of drool.
I'm gonna grab the bottle from her.
All right, roll me an athletics check. Oh yeah.
23.
24.
Woo!
You try to grab the bottle and she tightens her grip. She wakes up, wipes a bit of the drool.
I see you're still not one for sharing, huh?
Bonwell?
Wake up, you old bag. I'm back.
Scratches her chin. Gets up a bit. She doesn't even get up from her chair. She sort of like situates herself. She looks towards the door and sort of motions to you. 100 squats. Use the 50 weight.
Fine. Can I at least get an acknowledgement?
Good to see you, Barnwell.
Jesus. Alright, I go over there and I grab the 50 pound.
All right. We'll say that's going on. What do you guys like to do?
I think Malsado just announces, I have a question.
We're just gonna look at him.
Yeah. Do either of you, are you healers?
I mean, I am.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so I have concerns about this no healing thing. I greatly benefit from any healing used upon me. So if there is a chance to use it in combat, I encourage you to do so.
I
don't know if they're going to let us, to be honest.
I think the point is to lose all hit points, but they're not going to let us die. Is that what you mean?
Just to be conscious, to stay up, to stay on our feet. The man said no healing potions, but innate abilities are allowed.
That means you can use spells, guys.
No, I know, but my
got
thing
that.
is, like, can I use it on his turn if I'm not actually in the competition? Or would that be cheating?
I think.
Are we all going to be in at the same time?
You're all going to be there at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to do
Yes.
rounds.
I'm glad we're clarifying this.
They said
I had
no
questions
potions.
as well.
They said potions, not spells. So I think they said potions, magical items. I think if you have a spell or ability, you might be okay.
Yeah.
The bag makes sure I get great benefits from any healing that is cast upon me, so
The
it
question
will
is,
be
does the bag count
advantageous
as a magical
if that's
item?
what we do.
The better question is, does the bag count as the magical item?
Oh, yeah.
I have faith in the bag. They may inspect it as they wish.
I think the only thing I have magical is the ring.
Actually, so wait, Harvey's still near us, right?
Harvey, yeah, he's sitting at one of the side tables.
Emma's gonna. Harvey.
Yeah, come on.
He talks to some of the ladies that are there. There's like a group of 4 ladies, and he sort of talks to them real quick and excuses himself and gets up.
I think we interrupted.
What can I help you guys with?
If we
Sorry
interrupt
about
you.
that. We have a question though.
No, it's fine. They're going to be competing.
Oh.
So what counts as a magical item in this round?
Oh, healing potions. I mean, any item.
Are they gonna make me take my ring off?
What does your ring do?
Offers more protection, put it that way.
It's a case by case basis. It depends.
What about that? Points to the bag.
Don't stick your hand in it.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, Malsado takes the bag up and puts it on the table, and The bag doesn't look like it has anything that heavy in it, but it sounds like it had an anchor in it as he like slams it down on the table.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
Just let him.
Does the bag heal you?
No.
No.
We have to feed it.
Then I think it'd be fine.
I have that in writing.
I'm not the official, sorry.
God damn it.
The officials will feel the same way. I am confident.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not the one. I unfortunately don't have a team, so I won't be competing in the competition.
Yeah, but the three of us are going in on Rolly's recommendation. I bet on Coliseum people. I don't fight in them.
Well, you're definitely in for a fight. A lot of people here are trying to look to make, try to get their name out there, so be careful.
Malsado says, then they will die. They will come very close to dying, but legally distinct from dying.
He puts his hand on the counter of the bar and he's like, "You're getting it."
He's very excited.
You're very
you're
really excited.
Very excitable. And he kind of goes towards, I think, Vera, and he's like, "Don't let him kill."
I will do my best.
Okay. I'm just saying for your own good. I don't want to see any of you guys in jail.
I'm not. We already. Let's just say we already have a mark against us. I'm not looking for another one.
Sure. No, I understand. Yeah, we've all got things. So.
How's your mom, by the way? Oh, not your mom. Your granny.
Jane's here. She's currently at one of the.
Tell her she needs to bet on that little one.
I'll let her know. She's excited to see new faces.
We'll have a bet.
What was that?
Where is she? Where did you say she was?
I have a little place here, further north of the Coliseum that we stay at.
Like, Vera, can we go visit?
Does she want a griffin? She looks like she likes weird things.
I'm not gonna give a griffin to my grandmother.
But
what? Can I give a griffin to
your grandmother? She trekked across cities to see you by herself, little old lady. I think she could probably handle a baby griffin.
I think she'll love the griffin.
Yeah.
She's insane as it is. I don't need to make my life any more insane.
She could have a guard dog, though, now.
Griffins are kind of smart. They're gonna know that they can eat you.
Yeah,
she's also very smart and
if
terrifying.
It likes her,
I think she'll work with her.
Then it won't eat her. It'll just eat people.
Listen, I have an idea of what we can do with these things. I'll get back to you. I am not giving a... He starts to walk away a little bit. He's like, I'm not giving a griffin to my grandmother.
Okay, but if I tell her first...
No.
Bye, Harvey.
Bye, Harvey. We'll see you later. Tell Grandma we said hi.
Slowly walks away. There's a bit of a smile that curls, but he's like, no, guys.
Savannah, you're quick. You tell her first.
Oh, no. She's going to hear about the most cutest griffins in the world.
At this point, Rolly, 99. 100. Drop the 50-pound weight.
Ah, man, that takes me back.
You just see a bottle fly out of the front door, nearly missing you.
Danger sense.
Yeah, you dodge it quick. You done?
Yeah. Was that necessary?
I didn't want it in the house.
Okay. Didn't even offer me any? Rude.
Reach in the cupboard. Get yourself one.
Yeah, there you go. Hospitality. I go grab myself one.
So,
you know why I'm back?
I really don't. You know what the last thing I saw? I saw you somewhat doing okay in a match, and then you're being chased out of town by the local guards. It took a lot of strings to pull to get them off your tail and to tell them to hold off, and I would pay for any damages and lost wages, but obviously that didn't help Garwin. Fucking asshole.
Right.
So why are you back?
Come on, don't make me spell it out for you.
You're for the competition?
Duh.
Where's your team?
they're in the front. Probably doing stupid things, knowing them.
Did you get like a band of mercenaries or a bunch of noobs or something?
They're capable.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you want to meet them?
Yeah, sure. Tell them to come over here. I'm not getting up.
Oh, I wouldn't expect you to. You really got to work on those manners, man. Yeah, if you worked on your manners, maybe people would not hate you as much. Just throwing that out there.
That's the best way to be selective. I selected you.
I mean,
She never
after
comes
that
out.
back and forth, I would hope so. That was a battle.
Hey,
Rolly,
is that Kiki?
Yeah, she hates cameras.
She finally comes out.
Rolly, you have potential,
She looks pissed.
but I have no clue what you're getting yourself into.
Well, I might have heard something about some changes. Maybe you can enlighten me on some of that.
Grab your team. I'll let you guys know. She kind of reaches back, and out of like behind the chair, she pulls like a half-drank bottle, and he's just like, ugh.
Really, seals in the flavor, huh?
Oh, it's really bad. Put it on my tab, ask for a new bottle.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna go and grab the party.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys follow.
Yeah.
Okay. Same visage that you saw, the really messy front yard, and as you start to enter the small cramped hut of a space, you do see, and I'll go ahead and describe in detail now that you're all here. You see an elderly half-orc woman, white long hair that have a bit of like brown on the ends. You see that she is wearing like matted, rusted over piece of armor that might have been beautiful at one point, but have been sort of rusted away. She has a really like a greenish brown cloak that covers up to her temple and goes downwards, but you can see like a bit of the white hair starting to streak out. Bright yellow eyes. You can see from whenever she moves her arm, part of her bicep shows, and she is as bulky as Rolly is, though she is quite shorter. And what looks like to be a hand axe sort of off to the side of her chair. Inside there is barely any seating space. She actually kind of like reaches over to the couch and just starts to slowly slide a bunch of paperwork and like bits of leather and armor and bottles, just sort of throws them onto the floor, offers you to sit.
And guys, this is the old bag. Her name's Hannah.
Nice. Anna Morgan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is my trainer. This is who found potential in me to rise up through the Colosseum.
I'm the one who saw this piece of shit for something that he actually was.
Charmed.
That.
Hmm.
Anyway, in order. The kitty here is Savannah. This is Mostead. Funny character this one is. And then the one with the glowing weird hair is Vera.
Great.
So you have a
introductions.
cat, a hobo, and a soldier.
Wow.
Colorful bunch, right?
Hmm. You know how to pick them.
Yep.
I don't think he looks like a hobo.
No.
Malsado didn't take offense at that. Just kind of like nods, like. Yeah.
Just as I don't think you look like an old bag.
Oh, believe me, I'm an old piece of shit. I know.
Well, okay, if we're gonna be clear, you're a jacked piece of shit, if we're gonna be honest.
See, I like this one now.
See? I know how to pick them.
Oh, by the way, Rolly, I saw your last fight, like I said before, and I noticed something that you did wrong.
What was that?
You ran away.
Not by choice.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, I beat Harvey.
He did.
No, you didn't.
He did.
Wait, you did?
He did.
He
I did.
Yeah. I want some gold from that battle.
He bet his grandma.
Well, maybe you actually have a chance.
What you know about that bag? I'm getting better.
That's actually kind of impressive.
He did kill a wild boar.
Oh, that's so.
Well, it almost killed everybody else.
I'm gonna
Killed the
actually.
rest of us, but
I'm gonna whisper to Hannah. Just go with it. They almost died.
I mean, wow. Yeah, great. Good job.
Yeah, it was a very vicious boar.
Really?
and now he's the loving uncle to 3 lovely griffins.
Do you want a griffin?
Oh my God, are we doing this right now?
What? She seems more than capable to take care of a griffin. They're as ornery as she is.
I don't want to deal with any of. No pets.
Just
No, thank
never
you.
mind them. Never mind them.
You know, I'm actually kind of glad that you're here. You know, if the first match didn't scare you off and you didn't come back, I had someone else in mind. Some sort of creepy doctor vigilante up in Vrevine. He seemed like he had potential.
Creepy doctor.
Wait.
I don't know. He has those masks. It's got bird.
I'm gonna look at Vera. I'm like, don't we know someone like?
Do we? Out of character?
I don't think so.
I think you're thinking of the wrong doctor.
Wrong doctor.
You are totally thinking of the wrong doctor.
You're thinking of
Mr. Price.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
thinking of Flamin' Genasi over there.
All right.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Essentially, what he's describing is a vigilante plague doctor running around in Vrevine.
Batman.
Well,
Like men.
anyway, just out with it, woman. Why are we here?
You tell me. You said you're competing, so you got 4 here.
Yeah, I brought them here because you said you're gonna talk to us about changes.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
what are these changes? You know, the age is catching up with you. Just saying.
She just burps.
Maybe probably healthy to stop drinking too. Just
No, that's not gonna happen.
I figured.
Well, they did change a few of the rules. There's no longer ring outs. They filled that in with something else. The terrain changes.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
They have that same second story, you know, like section of the arena that you're aware of, but instead of being stone around it, now that thing can some sort of magic stuff. It can change. They've got like ice and sand and stone and grass. Apparently they wanted to make it more acceptable for magic users who rely on terrain. So that's nice. Back in my day, it didn't happen that way. Stone and dirt. That's all you needed. Whatever.
All right, Hannah, you're showing your age. Anyway, listen. Can you give them a little bit of your routine here? I want you to vet them as well, of course.
What can you do?
Let's start with the soldier. I call her RGB hair. You'll figure that out later.
All right, be here.
No. If you gotta call me anything, you can call me by my last name.
What's your last name?
Kavad.
Vad? Don't know you.
You won't.
She cracks her neck. You see like multiple snaps. Ugh. All right, let's go outside.
I slap Burley in the back of the head. Then I walk
Wild
out.
Zone, thank you so much for following.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Woo!
She gets up. All right. Get me.
Get
Come on.
you what? Punch you?
Anything. What do you have?
Oh, I have a mace.
Go for a mace.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to hit an Orienta. Oh, 14.
14. She actually grabs your hand before you're able to finish your swipe, and she just grabs with the other hand the mace and rips out of your hand and throws it against the side of the grate.
Hey.
Next.
Oh, hey, you got. She's really good. I probably should have told you that before.
What about you? I don't want to call you hobo anymore.
I'm gonna go give a
Malsado
base.
of the bag.
All right, bag. What do you got?
Hey, Mostead, you can kill this one.
Oh, okay. Malsado opens the bag up a little bit, and just a bunch of little like sharp pinpoints of darkness kind of fly out of the bag.
Okay.
I'm casting Cloud of Daggers centered on her space.
Uh-oh.
She has to make a dex save?
So it says a creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. It doesn't actually say there is a save
Oh, shit.
for this spell.
Okay.
Because I think it just like you don't stand in that space is the deal. But if you start your turn there, so.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. You don't need to tell Malsado twice that he can kill someone. It's only 5 damage, only 5 slashing damage.
She takes 2 points since her drunk is her raging.
Oh.
And she sort of walks out of the space,
Yeah.
grabs you, and just sort of tosses you to the side a little bit. So you go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Oh, not good at that. I got a 5.
She got a 25.
Oh.
Okay.
She's a badass barbarian.
All right.
She tosses you to the side and kind of looks back and sees a little bit of like the shadows, these little points that are sticking out of her arm now, or at least all around her entire body, sort of spaced out. Kind of. All right, that's useful. That's magic users, but that's useful. What about you, Cat? What do you call you? Savannah?
Cat is fine.
You can call me Sal. I prefer if you didn't call me cat, kitty, feline. Ignore him.
Oh, I do.
Is he always this dumb?
Oh, he was dumber when I first met him. Could you believe that?
I can see that.
You know what? I like you already. You pass.
Thank you. He's a charming little farm boy. He just.
I was looking to this moment more the most. This would have been great.
Oh, I'm glad I ruined it for you then.
Thanks, old bag. Appreciate it.
I'm really happy. You know what? This is the best decision I've done in a while.
Clearly.
Malsado, you start to feel something. Roll me a perception check.
I got a 6.
6.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'm still dazed from being thrown.
You don't feel where. It's almost like there's a direction where this feeling is coming from, like it's where it's originating, and you can't see where it's at, but you do get almost like a feeling where in your mind you have a clear picture of the red gem, like something almost made your connection stronger. It was really weird, and it came from somewhere, like a direction, but you can't tell where.
I get up from being thrown into the corner over there. And I think I just pick a random direction and start walking that way and seeing if it gets any stronger.
All right, I'm gonna roll d4 and you're gonna roll d4.
Okay.
Where's he going?
I have no idea.
I got a 1.
I'm still gonna keep your low roll, unfortunately, but I will say since you did roll a 1 and I rolled a 1, the last thing you see peering out of a corner, like running away, was a humanoid figure, woman, and the last thing you see strapped to her back looks like a black water jug, large, almost as large as your bag. And disappears into one of the many alleyways.
Malsado knows he will not be able to run down this person. He's not fast enough to do that. So I think he just starts loudly describing what he saw and what he felt. Says, there was a feeling, something about the red gem that we need, and there was something over there, and he just describes the woman that he saw.
Okay, I'm just gonna Put hands down.
Old bag. I think you might have thrown him a little too hard.
I hope he's still useful. That's
No,
a shame.
no.
He'll be
He's
fine.
useful. He'll be fine.
I hope. Sorry.
He's talking about this redstone. Is there anything special about that redstone?
Like where?
It is part of the prize for winning in the arena.
Oh, I mean, there's a pool of there's a prize worth of 3,000 gold. It's a collection of platinum, gold, some silver. There are some gems. There's like one jagged red ruby that someone.
Yes, the one.
It's one of the prize. It's part of the winnings.
Maybe you're not the only one that has an eye on it.
We need to win it.
Well, buddy, that's entirely on you and the rest of us.
Well, now that you're here,
Excellent.
I'll go ahead and sign you guys up. The competition is tomorrow, so hopefully you get nice rest.
Oh, you're gonna sponsor us? Old bag, I missed you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm always gonna sponsor you. Just don't fuck it up like last time.
I didn't have a choice on that one.
We all kind of just
Choice or not, you're making me look bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's just say something else was going on behind the shadows.
And that's another thing. We're getting some strange competitors, so watch your back. Alright? Apparently what the chems want to start doing in between each match is have one of their dummy fighters come out and fight some sort of beast of burden to keep the crowd going. So you'll have some time to rest, but not a lot.
All right, what was the name of the other brother, the owner?
Oh, it was Garwin. There was here, I can find it for you.
Garwin, and who's the nice one?
The nice one.
Hubbard.
Hubbard. All right, let's go. Do you know where Hubbard is?
Probably at the Coliseum, making sure everything will be ready for tomorrow.
Fair enough. I gotta pay him a quick visit.
Cool. You can leave now.
It was nice seeing you too, you old hag. I'll try not to disappoint you this time.
Please don't.
You got the funds. You'll be fine.
Make me look good.
Fine. I'm gonna exit.
All right. So we're gonna end the session in just a bit, but we'll say that you guys make it to one of the inns. Where would you like to stay? There is the Copper Cup, the Quick Drumstick, and the Gray Deer.
Is there one less seedy?
The Copper Cup is known to be nice. And Rolly wouldn't tell you this too, because he's almost a resident here.
Well, which one is it, big guy?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for the old, boring, comfortable stay, there's a place. But if you're looking for the nice, adventuring type of evening, then yeah, there's another one.
Seedy. We need our rest. I don't need any more happy bars.
In other words, no happy bars, no hookers. We actually need to sleep tonight.
Ah, man, you guys are no fun. Fine.
All right. We'll say that within the Copper Cup, it's a standard inn. It's like 1 silver per room.
To be fair, Sav, I don't care if he has hookers in his own room, just not in my house.
The point is, we need him to go to sleep.
I'll pay for everyone's room.
Okay.
I'll give 1 gold piece.
The woman takes it and gives you a couple of keys. So it's up to you guys if you want to spend the evening alone together, but regardless, you do have a room to sleep. And we'll pick this up next week.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you guys to Cleveland City, and we'll see what happens at the 4-man competition.
I didn't see baby griffins come in.
Neither did I.
And they didn't have to, but
They didn't.
no.
They really didn't, but it's fine. So a reminder to everyone who's watching right now, we still do have our giveaway that's going on for the next 3 weeks. You can win one of these shirts or one of the other ones that we have in stock. In addition to that, please don't forget to follow, subscribe if you wish, and we'll check you guys next Saturday.
Bye.
Laters.
Bye.